I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. You know my guest. Oh, God.
Oh, did you just throw up in your mouth?
Kind of a little bit. I'm
Pregnancy
actually
is wild.
It's just regurgitating
The
all
baby's
bullshit
coming up.
throughout the day. Wrong way.
Yeah.
You know my guest
the
today.
baby just hocked to it on your placenta.
Adam.
Sorry.
Let me give you a proper intro.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
This is the only scripted part
Hormones.
of the podcast.
All right, go
Oh
ahead.
my
Go
God,
ahead.
am I lashing out?
No. No, you're perfect.
You know my guest today. Oh, thank you.
are.
Compliments go a long way when you're pregnant.
You're great, but you know you're great. Let me say this real quick before the intro. When I saw you were doing this show, I was like, not what do I know? I just go, oh, duh. And I knew it was going to be as popular as it is, and people want to come on, and numbers are great, and you're just a good host, so congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Adam Ray, everybody.
Hello. Thank you. Your theme song rules. Your theme song sounds like a kid on a Disney show who is playing like that new pop star that like is starting to sell out malls.
Yeah.
You know, because it's got like the Paul Abdul techno, like the synthesizer stuff.
Like Miley Cyrus auditioning for Disney.
Exactly.
If her dad wasn't Billy Ray.
Billy Ray, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
How
She probably
hard that
still
would have
would
been for her.
Yeah.
I know.
She still would probably, how hard that would have been. Yeah. Do they have a good relationship? Let's talk about the Cyrus household.
Yeah, I think didn't he marry a stepmother?
I don't fucking
Or
know.
some
Let's move on.
divorce.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
already bored.
I'm already
Yeah,
over it.
let's get into it.
Same.
Sorry, Miley. Sorry, Miley. Although I did meet Miley at the Improv once, and she was very sweet.
I hope that
And that's the end of that story. Hi, I'm Adam Ray. And for more shitty stories, follow me on Twitter at Adam Ray Comedy. Boy, I literally just reminded myself of some of my mom's friends from Temple. When they come over, they want to start. They do the thing where you get this too, where they go, so they just know you're doing comedy. So like, oh, something really funny happened last week. So I'm driving Bill to go get gas. We go get gas together. It's just our thing. We're in our 70s. We just, quality time goes a long way. You'll see this. And we're driving, and we pull up, and I go, well, get out, pay for the gas. You're a gentleman. He forgot his wallet.
with the pause.
Yeah, with the pause.
With the pause.
And I don't know if it's the end of the story, so I'm fucking it up by not laughing hard. And then they go, well, all right. Well, yeah, I thought you were a
Guess that wasn't
comedian.
funny.
And then they put it on me somehow. Like I thought you would get it.
Oh,
And I'm
man.
like, Kathy, you gotta fucking, your head's in the gutter. You're spending too many Shabbats cooking. You got to be on the outskirts, entertaining the masses and getting some reps. Anyway, great to be here.
I'm glad you are here.
Thank you.
We're going to start off with some appetizer questions. Last I checked, you were in a relationship.
Yeah, married.
You're married.
Yeah, for 2 years.
Okay, well, the internet isn't very good at telling me things then.
Oh, really? Because
Does it say it all over line?
Eve
All
said
over
I was
online?
one of the celebrity couples that got married that year.
I don't listen to the
But it was
fake
like
news.
way down the line. It was like they were like Real Housewives, and then it was me just at the bottom.
Hey, at least you made that list.
Sure, it was cool for my wife's friends and fam that are outside the business.
Yeah.
They were like, whoa. But yeah, 2 years.
How long were you with her before you guys got married?
I think 5.
That's a really great amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah. She's just the greatest.
Yeah.
You would meet her and be like, we're homies now.
How'd you guys meet?
I was in Arizona, and her best friend was dating a friend of mine, and he was getting ready to move my wife's friend to Sacramento from Arizona. I was headlining the Tempe Improv out there. They were like, hey, let's go see a show. And my buddy was like, he has his last night of show Sunday, the day before he was going to move his girl up to Sac. And so they came out, we hung out, all hit it off. And then they ended up breaking up. And then my wife and her friend were either going to move to New York or LA, came to LA about 5 months later, kind of reconnected. And we had been kind of 8th grade style texting a lot and DMing and just kind of.
Cute.
Yeah. And then she got to LA, and pretty quickly, like, we were hanging out, and she was living in a 1-bedroom in Venice with her friend. And I was like, what happens if she brings guys over? She's like, oh, she just sleeps in the middle of me and the guy in the bed. I go, you can stay at my place whenever the fuck you want. It's mi casa, su casa. And, I had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and just my roommate just moved out. And so I was like, I'm going to stay here for a bit. And so she stayed there, and it was just very quickly, very calming. Like when I would go on the road and come back, so excited she was there. I knew she was comfy. I just had a very like, I want to take care of you right away. And that
So
that
she
felt
moved
like,
to LA.
So she stayed. She was coming out for the summer and then just stayed.
Okay.
Yeah, and now she's in voiceover. She was working at restaurants and doing all that, and then she started doing script supervising, and then she got into voiceover animation casting. Now she casts cartoons, just big shows on TV, and her and her boss are killing it. And she loves this. She loves to be around. She texted me right before I come, have fun. She fucking loves you and supportive of me doing this, which is great. We were just in Europe for 3 weeks, got back. And then I was like, I'm gone for 10 days. And she was like, well, I'm glad we had all that time. And also, go get that fucking money because I want a fucking jacket, you know? But she rules. Yeah.
How long did you guys date before you introduced her to your family?
Great question. Maybe she came to Thanksgiving that fall in Seattle. So that would be when.
Okay.
So I guess we maybe started really officially in like July. Yeah. So she moved there in May, and then July we were like, all right, this is pretty rad.
A thing.
And then Thanksgiving. So a few months after that. That's
you
pretty early.
You invited her to Seattle. That's where you're from.
Yes.
And then what did your family think about her?
Loved her. Yeah. And my mom had was definitely like, I mean, I've been single I had relationships and long distance. I've done a lot of long distance. I've been 3 long distance relationships.
Really?
Not by choice. And all ended in different ways. One, she cheated on me. She fucked a cameraman in Reno. We can come back to that. I wrote a song about it, had it animated, put it on the internet. The guy saw it, hit me up, said it was very funny. I was like, please delete my number. How'd you get it? It's called Reno Cheater. It's on YouTube. And then the other 2 were, one was a high school sweetheart. I went to college at USC in LA. She went to Santa Barbara, and we were like, oh, we're in the same state. We should try it. And it was just, we were both in college. It was too much going on.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Seattle to LA, and seasonal depression was a real thing that I hadn't considered. I'm running around sunny LA, and she's in the fall in Seattle, like looking out the window, like hearing, everybody hurts, and it's raining, and that just ended. And but also, I was not in a place to where I think I was all in and hadn't chosen long distance. But I think excuse me, I realized that I think I was not yet ready to fully jump in. So I kind of liked that I had my space to like work and then not.
So there was something comforting in the distance.
Totally. It did suck. I mean, if you haven't done long distance, try it. Someone's getting cheated on. But love gets you through like a year and a half. And then somebody's got to compromise, in my experience. Each time, because you're just so in it. And then at some point, like the girl that ended up cheating on me in Reno was in New York, and she was working at NBC in the Page program. And so you bounce around in different jobs. She was an SNL seat filler and then working for Conan. And then hopefully you end up getting a job in somewhere in NBC. And she was working at SNL, and I'm talking to her. I'm staying up late and just, and to talk to her for a few minutes. And then I would go out to open mics or whatever. And she called me one time and she's like, I got to go. John Stamos wants to talk to me, and hangs up. And I'm just like, I've been waiting for like 3 hours to talk to her. And my buddy goes, what's up? I go, she said, John Stamos wants to talk to her. He goes, he's already inside of her, dude. Let's go to the clubs. And so then finally I was in a place when I met my wife that it was like, I want to not be still busy, but like, it's great that she is so wanting to be around all of it. The other people in a weird way were kind of like, not off the bat lacking support, but just didn't have a problem being like, do you have to go do that? And that sucks. You can't have that.
Well, if you're finding comfort in long distance, then finding someone who can be close and still let you go,
yeah,
and
all about it. I mean, she like, that's just the best, and support, and I mean, she is so funny, and I've always it's always been kind of a one-sided.
Is she funnier than you?
I think so. She just told me in the last 2 years that she wanted to be a comedian when she was a kid, and I'm like, what a fucking dream that you're. And she's, gotten to hang out with some fucking very cool people. Joel McHale's a good friend of mine, and we were all together, and she fucking loves him, and she's just making him laugh, and he's just like, and I said to her later, I was like, how cool was that? She's like, that was fucking wild, And but it's cool because she doesn't give me notes or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll make her laugh and pocket things or even run a quick bit by her. Last night doing Kill Tony, she was asking me about it and I was reciting all these things that happened because I was doing a new character on it. And she was just dying laughing. And then some stuff I did and she was like, I guess I have to see that one. I don't really understand why you did that. But yeah, she rules.
Have you ever
Parents loved her.
Well, that's great.
My nieces really loved her too.
Is
And
she Jewish?
No, but she is circumcised. And she has, we'll be right back. And we'll keep her out here. No, she just now got nieces and nephews on eBay. No, her brother and sister-in-law have 2 kids in the last 7 years. But prior, or 5, 6 years, I don't know how old they are, but they are adorable. One of them now, they give both of us like the gauge of whether or not we want kids. Like the 5-year-old nephew that she has came up to me. He's in that age where it's like, guess what? He's like, Uncle Adam, guess what? He just wants to share everything that he's like discovering because he's fucking 5. And I don't want to be a dick and be like, dude, yeah, everything you're about to share, I've done it, all right? I've had Diet Sprite. Fucking what else? 2 girls, 1 cup? I saw it when it came out, bro. And but he came up to me and he was like, Uncle Adam, I taught myself how to run with my eyes closed. And I was like, dude, I drove from the valley to the airport on 60 milligrams with my eyes closed last night, so we're both doing cool shit. And but so he's so cute and he makes us want to have kids. And then we both have friends with kids where it's like, wow, it's gonna be a minute. I'm sure that you had the same experience, right?
Yeah. We have some friends that have some kids and I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
God, I hope my kids aren't like that.
That's what it is. And it makes you go, but all kids are missing some updates on their hard drive for a bit, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a fucking kid. My nephew would do crazy things and be so psycho. My mom's like, he's been on the planet for 5 years. Cut him some slack. And I'm like, all right,
Let's get into our main course questions. Have you ever dated someone that you knew was a red flag to begin with?
Oh, man. Yes. When I was working at Albertsons, the grocery store, I think I was 17 and she was, God, I want to say 26, but I think she might have been 30.
Hot.
Yeah. Only got a couple HJs from it.
Was
So,
she hot, though?
Yeah.
Was she one of those, like,
she
hotter,
was in the
older
service
women?
deli and I was a bagger.
Dang.
Hello, Pixar. I've got your next film. I mean, grocery store, like, it's every job has people just
Well,
swapping
they play
it up.
porn music.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of Go West, King of Wishful Thinking, a lot of Foo Fighters, a lot of, a lot of baby making music.
Yeah.
The grocery store soundtrack.
I've been in
is
Albertsons. I know
oddly
what's
sexual.
up.
Yeah. But I knew it was a red flag because A, she was older, and B, she just, I don't know. I hung out with her once, and she had a lot of friends come over, and I don't want to say they were doing heroin, but it looked shady.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I don't think I should be around this right now. She also drank a lot, which, do you? But I was 17, and I was like, I don't know.
That's not you yet.
Not yet, yeah. But God bless her. I think she's out there somewhere.
Yeah. I dated a red flag. I worked at Hot Topic.
Of course you did.
And
Wow. Did you what did you, on the floor or at the cash register?
I was on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was like the hot item you were pushing on people? A lot of middle-aged dads coming into Hot Topic? No. What's the demo?
I don't even remember, but I liked one of the managers. I don't remember his name, but he liked Incubus.
Of course he did.
And I was
Oh,
like,
he worked at Hot Topic and he liked Incubus? How many tattoos? He had a neck tat.
Oh, it was fully tatted up.
He had a
yeah.
nose ring.
I mean, he was curly hair. Like,
Cool.
you could tell.
Brad or Tanner. What was
I
his
don't
name?
remember.
Yeah.
Remember. Probably Chad. But
Did you manage a Hot Topic in the 90s? Was it 90s? What was it? No. Early 2000s?
Probably early 2000s.
Wow, dude. Still, yeah, okay. Still matters.
I was wearing like the black skinny jeans and like the studded belt.
Yikes.
And the Chuck Taylors.
Oh, yeah.
My hair was black and I had platinum blonde underneath my hair. So whenever I wore it in a ponytail, it looked like an upside down skunk.
Let's cut to a clip.
Just because it's summer doesn't mean you have to cut out all the carb-heavy foods you love. Hero Bread reinvented the bread and buns that make summer great. Fluffy, delicious flavor and texture with no net carbs. 0 grams of sugar and fewer calories plus protein and fiber. And now you can try their sweet, melt-in-your-mouth Hawaiian rolls for guilt-free summer sliders. I love Hero Bread because it's just got that buttery taste that you can't resist. but all of your favorites, no consequences or compromises. 0 to 1 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and high in fiber. And they're delicious and flavorful. The soft, fluffy experience you love when enjoying a juicy hot dog, a refreshing BLT, or mouth-watering cheeseburgers. Something for every craving, including sliced bread loaves, buns, and tortillas. They also have mouth-watering limited edition bakes like popular 2-gram net carb Hero croissants. Keep the carbs out of summer without compromising flavor with Hero bread. Get 10% off your order at hero.co and use the code DATE at checkout. That's DATE at HERO.co.
It was like my whole vibe, and I had like a Sex Pistols t-shirt. I was just trying everything I could.
Yeah, that's what.
A belly button ring, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So this guy
You're just
like
throwing darts.
So I liked this guy, and he was like, "We're having a party. If you want to come, I'll send you the address." And I had a Chevy S10 mini truck that my dad unfortunately gave me as my first car.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll drive out to your location. So I drive all the way out there, and it was like a trailer park home thing where it was just like a bunch of trailer parks.
That's where he lived.
That's where he lived. But I had never seen a trailer park community before.
So you were like, this is cool?
I thought it was, schools have the portable. Have you ever seen those
portable classrooms?
Portable classrooms?
They call them portables.
I thought they were a bunch of portable classrooms.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, why are we in
Like, you get to camp all the time? He's like, yeah, don't tell anybody.
Dude, I pull up and I get out and he's like drinking a beer. And it was way too much for me because he was like older. And I was just like, Dad.
Oh, wow.
Because my dad drank beer, and so I associated that. And I didn't stay very long.
Yeah.
I probably would have gotten finger banged, but I left.
Yeah, which that's more for him than you, right?
Yeah, that's no girl likes that.
Also, I just feel like if you manage a hot topic, you're not washing your hands a lot. Yeah. So who knows what you were walking home with or driving home with? Maybe you left the car there because you were like, this is too much. Yeah. Fuck.
Bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Well, there's I have a buddy that works at a Target, and he worked at a Target in San Diego, and he would tell me how many moms he would hook up with that worked at the Target. And I was like, I never would have thought that was a thing. He's like, oh, there's just so many single moms that work at this Target. And I am this like mid-20s, night manager and just cool with everybody. And he's a real charismatic dude, but like, and I'm like, there's no rules in place. He's like, no, it's like everyone's pretty cool. He's like, there was one that like was still married, but like everybody's pretty chill. And I'm like, yeah, dude. But I'm just saying there's no business is immune from people just finding a way because you're spending that much time around each other,
Yeah. I worked at Target. That was my first job ever.
Wow.
I'm really sharing a lot with you today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only worked there for 72 hours.
What? You got fired?
No, I quit. They wanted me to work past midnight, and I was tired.
Yeah.
So
it's not happening.
It didn't work out.
So you're infringing your social life.
So then I went to Hot Topic. So
that's an upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that kind of a move.
I just went to the mall. I went directly across the street.
Wow.
To the mall.
I always wanted to work at the mall. Just because I thought you always, in high school, everyone's walking around, and I always thought it was like a really cool thing to be there and have like girls come up and be like, hey, what's up, Adam? Yeah, no, just doing this again. What's up with that Jamba Juice machine? Is it working right now? And I always thought it would be cool to be like, because I saw the older guys that were like, Orange Dream Machine on the house, Christine, and fucking come back if you want some fucking pizza rolls too. Like they just seemed like they were, had it figured out. Now they're all in jail. So, but
yeah.
What else we got?
What is the best way to get out of a bad first date?
I think you got to do look, I've heard of the just go to the bathroom and don't come back.
Ditch.
Go out. I actually think that is the best because.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Well, I mean,
you just leave her there?
I would. Oh, not for me. I'm saying if it's happening to me, just leave.
If you're on a date with a girl,
okay,
and it's bad,
how
do you get out of it?
I'll probably do I would probably treat it as an acting exercise. I've done that a lot in my life, and it's just, when I used to be a tour guide at Universal Studios on the tram, right, in 2003, like 2006, sophomore year of college till the end, I was the tram tour guide, and I, just graduated acting school, and we get to the Jaws part. And, most of the guides would be like, "Oh, guys, look over to your left. Hey, we got our friend Scuba Steve in the water. Steve, oh no, get out. I think there's a shark. Oh boy. Oh boy." And fucking little old actor boy here is coming fresh out of, a conservatory. And I'm like, "Guys, say what up to my buddy Steve over there. Steve. Whoa, what's going? Steve. Hey, man. Oh, shit. Steve. Hey. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, my God. Why are you smiling? Stop taking pictures. That's my friend. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, oh. Who wants to see a Desperate Housewives houses? And I made a girl cry on the tram and got suspended for 2 weeks. So if that was me, I would treat it as I'd probably pick up the phone and do a whole well, that's what we do. Yeah, there's probably not enough trees, but one second. Oh, shit. Oh, you got to be kidding me. My fish has AIDS.
Oh no.
This is wild, but I have the key to he has the special medicine.
Yeah.
And it's in this box that my buddy's at my place right now watching her. And I gotta go. Cut that all out. That is the worst. No! If you're even on a date with that guy to begin with, that's actually on you.
This was my favorite part of the whole date so far.
I think I would do that. I don't think so. But I'm saying if it was me, walk out and just I have no problem with an Irish goodbye.
But your luck, you would get a girl like me who wants to see a fish with AIDS.
Oh my God, hilarious. Oh my God, I'm actually in vet school. Oh my God.
This would actually be great research for me.
My fish is not a people person.
But
even when
it's dying though. So
wow. Can I be honest? Too soon. But I love that you're supportive right out of the gate, but I really just I feel like it should be.
You need alone time.
Is that cool? And then maybe we can get some alone time later, another time
And then I'll just mail you a new fish. Aidless.
I have to go. Oh my God. I have to mail you a new fish. Yeah, that's a red flag.
Man.
But also so sweet, depending on who you are and how you were raised.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the type of
I think I just
extra
wouldn't
attention
want,
you were looking
if
for.
I knew you were trying to leave, I would try everything I could
to
stick with you.
Well, also it's the first day.
Yeah.
It's also so tricky to the same way that I equate when people go to a city living in LA and Seattle, when those come up to people and they want to give their own personal account of I went to LA for a couple weeks. Dude, that place sucks, dude. That place, everyone, it's I thought I was going to see Matt Damon, didn't fucking see him. And it rained for 4 of the 9 days. Everyone's so superficial. There's fake tits and big butts everywhere, which I didn't fucking mind. But it was just everyone's a little too, I don't know. I don't like the vibe. And I take it personal because I've been there now for 20 plus years. And also, I'm you were there for 9 days. You can't get a handle on anything for 9 days. So first date style, if you're there for 1 day, unless right out of the gate, the guy's so I just want to be straight up. Anal is first base to me, and I think Hitler's the shit. If those are the first 2 things he opened with, then I'd be yeah, just get the app and then call Tina and have her come grab you. But so you wanting to be let me try to see it through, I have no problem with that. Even if it is kind of bad, because you're also I love the idea of trying to break down if you know that I'm bullshitting about the fish, calling me out and being well, let me come see the fish. I would love to be me. I'm all good and I'll pay for the dinner. Just let me see your dying fish.
I want to see the
AIDS.
fish. Can I come see your fish?
Yeah. And let me see the HIV all over its
I want to know
gills
what a fish with AIDS looks like.
Yep. Because I might be a fish vet someday. You don't know.
I might
You can't
save
tell
a
me
fish.
what I'm going to be. Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know.
But it looks like you like sports a lot.
I love sports.
What if you took a date? Did you?
I took my now wife on the first weekend we hung out. I was doing shows in Kansas City, and I was and I was just on the road so much, and also it was just I didn't want to fly to Arizona and do that. That felt too much.
Mm-hmm.
So it was and I think this was a pretty fair idea to be like, do you want to come out and hang out in a city and do shows? And we could go. There was a Steelers Chiefs playoff game. I was like, we go to the game, hang out the shows, and it's a fun city. And she was like, fuck yeah, never been. And it was awesome. And she's a big sports fan too. She has gotten so into like my baseball team in Seattle, and I've gotten to know now a bunch of the players and broadcasters and stuff, and they come out to my shows and whatnot, and I've done a handful of first pitches, and I actually threw out a first pitch in Arizona. I timed out my shows to be there when the Mariners were there, and they gave us a suite, and her whole family got to come out. And I took her dad, my father-in-law, on the field, and he had his glove. He gave me his glove from like 8th grade, and we warmed up on the field, and he's just on the field being like, dude, this is fucking. He's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm on the field of my baseball team throwing the ball and you're using my glove. Are you fucking kidding me right now? And it was really cool. And so, yeah, and not that it would be a deal breaker if she didn't like sports. And I'm not we did a fantasy football thing with some friends last year and the year before, and then just kind of fell out of love with it. But it's just such a fun to be down to go to games and like, football Sundays. She just hit me up. She's like, can we get the package? Like, there's going to be times when, like, you're going to be gone. I just want to have some people over and watch. I'm like, yeah, love that. And it's such a social, fun thing to do. And people that don't like sports, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Because it's so fun. It's such a social thing.
I like to go to basketball games the
Great.
most.
You like to go to the game is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I definitely like to go to the game.
Also, why would you not want to see, like, it's so crazy, some of these athletes. They're wild, like, I can't even, I scored on my own team when I played soccer in the 5th grade, and my best friend's dad called me a fucking idiot on the drive home, and that was a wrap for me on soccer. But up until that point, I was like, dude, I might go pro, I was a real big kid, which they always make fat kids the goalie, because even my coach.
You take up more space.
Take up more space. My coach was like, pretend the ball's a pizza, you fat fuck. And
Touch it.
Oh, yeah. And this was one of my first jokes. My basketball coach called me Krispy Kreme Abdul-Jabbar. Hurtful in the moment, funny in hindsight. Were you a big kid?
No.
Yeah, never.
No.
I've always had self-control.
Well, I
for you.
did a lot of sports when I was younger.
What sports?
I was a gymnast.
Cool.
I was an elite gymnast.
No way.
Yeah, so I was homeschooled and I did gymnastics like 6 hours a day
Oh my God.
for like 10 years.
My sister was a pretty good gymnast for a bit, and I would go to her practices. And again, real big kid. And they would, though, because I was big, they thought I was older. Like when you're a kid.
When you say big, you mean like fat?
I thought this was a safe space where I wouldn't get fat shamed from 30 years ago. But
I
yeah,
need
Lauren,
clarification.
my mom and I shared a bra. Are you happy now? Is that
Yes.
what you're looking for? They called me penis and tits kid on the playground. No, they did.
Thank you for the
they did.
visualization.
Yeah, they it was I was like quick fat, so like I never thought I was like
What's quick fat?
I was just as I smell like baked beans and mac and cheese when I sweat.
These
I don't know.
terms are so crazy.
I was fat. I was fast. Fast fat. You haven't seen fast
A
fat?
fast fat?
This is
So
not
you were like a linebacker.
sure. Linebackers are pretty fucking,
Fat.
No, they're still pretty good. Linemen, offensive linemen,
Who am I thinking of that's like the big guys?
linemen,
Okay.
Yeah,
What did
like-
I say?
linebackers.
Oh.
They're pretty. They're like
What the
6'5".
fuck? So,
They're svelte.
linebacker, lineman, what's
Yeah,
the
I know.
difference?
It's let's
there's
call the commissioner and change
Come
it all up.
on.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay, so back to being fat.
So I would go to the practices, and they thought I was older because young fat kids they were like, this kid's like 19, right? I'm like, I'm fucking 10. But I fucking was just like, hey, you guys got any fucking chips and dip, And they put me in some of the practices with my sister and the older kids. And I remember at one point we were doing the bars, and she like had me grab the bars, and I'm just like dangling, like just fucking young fat, just dangling. And she's like, swing yourself up, and I'm like, what? How? And she's like, to swing, and then get off. And then I just like dropped and fell. And then so I was like, can I go jump in the foam pit? Did you have a foam pit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so for people at home who haven't been to a gymnastics practice, I don't know if it's like reward. It's like when you're practicing flips and whatever, you jump into the foam pit.
Yeah, you flip into the pit so that if you land on your head
Yeah.
or whatever.
No damage.
Right.
So I would just want to play in that thing. So I would just like jump in that. And so I would come to these practices. And then at one point, my mom was like, maybe just try. And I could tumble well. Fat kids can tumble. I mean, dude, if I was ever on fire, stop, dropping, and roll was not going to be a problem. Because I fucking was already falling anyway. Clumsy fat kid, spin, turn that into a tumble. But yeah, gymnastics was not going to be my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you flexible?
Yeah. Yeah. Again.
Fat kids are unusually flexible.
Totally. It's like when you see a kid with Down syndrome at your high school and he like knows karate. You're like, shout out to Tyler.
Is that karate though? Or are they just making awkward movements?
No, this kid knew karate. He fucking judo chopped, I don't know, vice principal one day, Shorecrest High School. Principal was walking by. He was like, what's that, Mr. Johnson? And then he fucking did he did a jump kick. And he said like, I don't think he either said judo chop or haruki. He did a fucking street fight. I think that's what he did. And he did a jump kick and fucking like, he just like did that. And she dropped all her papers. And if I had footage of that, not only would I have submitted it to Alfonso Ribeiro at America's Funniest Home Videos, but I would be watching it every day when I wake up to start my day.
Yeah.
Certain things like that. How do you start your day?
I have a video that I like. That's this
Put you in a good mood.
It makes me laugh so hard.
Good.
He's the guy, I don't know if you've seen it, but he's like, LSU fan stuck his finger up my booty. Have you seen this one?
Send me the link.
It is this like white guy
That was a white guy?
It's a white guy that thinks he's black.
Okay, good.
And he's got a big black girlfriend, and she just says, "Settle down now, honey." Like someone just stuck their finger up this guy's butt.
Wow.
And his girlfriend is telling him to settle down, and I'm like, and he goes, "I will kill." You could find it. This is it. The LSU fan.
Record that. Well, LSU fan came stuck his finger in my booty. Bitch, I don't play that shit. I will kill.
I haven't seen that one yet.
You guys couldn't see it. Was that up on the screen for the fans?
It'll be there.
Yikes.
Yeah. So that
Very
video
funny.
really
Gets you
gets me going.
Yeah.
Seeing that this guy's so worked up.
Finger in the butt, can I be honest? Not a big fan.
I can't imagine why.
It's just, yeah. Everything with that. Maybe, and my wife and I are on the same page with that stuff. We're having a good time with everything we already got. And but maybe you'll get to a point, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years where you're just like, it's time to do something else. Right? But I don't know.
Yeah. I have another red flag question.
No judgment,
for
by
you,
the way.
though.
If you're a big butt guy,
Hey.
do you?
Yeah. You can explore, and if it isn't for you, just stop.
Yeah.
But to stick your finger up someone's butt in public, just like them right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. It happened to me in college once. No permission, by the way. She just did it. I was like, hey, you want to maybe send me a text 10 minutes before you come over and let me know that this is even going to be on the table? And she goes, I thought you liked that. And I was like, based on what? Did I make a face when we went out? I was like, just trust your instincts. Yeah, it was wild. Not a great feeling.
Yeah.
And she had a lot of force too. And she had big hands.
Oh my.
Yeah, bigger than normal hands.
Yikes.
She's not a big gal, but just, sometimes the body, you just come out and she just,
Yeah.
her arms were like petite, but then she had fucking
Giant hands.
linebacker hands. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Let's pull her up.
see this bitch.
Pull up her Facebook.
But I'll ask you my dessert question. It's my last question.
Great.
How did you propose to your wife?
It was COVID. Fake. And no, it was real. It was real. Come on. Hey, you know what we were doing? We did COVID. We beat COVID.
Oh my God, stop.
We beat Medicare. We beat Medicaid. We beat Megatron. Hey, come on. Hey, I'll eat soup with a fork, but does that make me gay? Come on. We're going to Jumanji tonight. We're going to the Warp Zone. Come on.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Yeah, that was Tina Turner. That was my Tina Turner impression. Needs a little bit of work, but next election. It was COVID, and we drove to Arizona to be with her family, 6 hours from LA. Took the pup and went there for about a month and a half. Then my dad's wife at the time got real sick, was on hospice, which, by the way, hadn't been around a hospice situation before. So hot. And sitting around there. Sorry. And I texted a buddy of mine, and he was like, hey, yo, you want to catch up, whatever? Because, so much downtime. It's like, that was really a time to just be like, I mean, it was so funny. So many true colors shown with like friends that I was like, you want to do is, you do Zooms or whatever, and like, let's just drink and hang out on, and the people that were like, nah, I'm like, I know you have nothing to do. So if you still don't want to now, bro, you're dead to me. So, so I go up there and I text my buddy. I go, can I do it later? I'm with my dad, his wife, my stepmom's on hospice. And he texts it back. He goes, dude, is that a new dating app? And I go, what? He goes, Hospice. I've never heard of it. I go, wow.
Whoa.
And this is how I know you can't read. Isn't that? He thought I said Hospice. And I was like, well, she is leaving him.
That
but,
is a great idea.
Yeah, it is. It's a great idea. Yeah. Are you one step away from death, but still want to stay in the game?
Get on Hospice today.
Yeah. There you go. You can do the VO for it.
Thank you.
So go up there to Arizona. Then I go to Oregon, and then we come back and we drive to Seattle because we were like, all right, again, there's no end in sight here. So let's be up around the fam. And I got the ring probably in February, and then March COVID hits. And so then it was like, all right, I think I want to do it this summer. And I want to do it around fam. I didn't want to just do it us in our place together. And so I hit up my mom and sister, and I was like, what if we drive up? And then I got my dad to get somebody to bring him up from Oregon. And we did a backyard thing for my wife at my mom and stepdad's house. And my nieces had a sign that said, I had my sister take her to go do nails and whatever. And they hadn't really spent a lot of time together yet. So she was a little sus as far as like, and my sister can talk forever. So she just kept being like, and then this happened, that's happened. And she was like, I think we got to go back to the house for dinner. She's like, no, we're fine. And then they finally came back. And then we played the song that we really like in the backyard. And she walked around the corner. And I had got like this event thing. We had like a sumo wrestling thing in the backyard and popcorn machine and Pop-A-Shot and a water slide. And she'd never had, I think my wife said she never had a birthday party as a kid. Just different, different strokes for different folks. Never had a real party,
Was
whatever.
she Jehovah's Witness?
No. But
Don't
just
they not
their
sell
folks lived on the outskirts in Arizona.
Okay.
And like kind of strict growing up, like not like didn't kick it with a lot of, didn't get to do a lot of hanging with friends. Could go out and do stuff like in high school, whatever.
No
But they were
Hospice.
just no Hospice. I think the mom was just really like, I think overly cautious as far as like having you get mixed up with the wrong people. So better to be around no people for a bit.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna make this like a party, And so had a bunch of stuff set up. Came around the corner. Nieces they were 7 at the time. Will you marry me? Sign. And she walked up, started crying. Came around the corner, proposed.
Didn't even see it coming.
Didn't see it coming. She was surprised. I kept wanting to do. I just at the end of the day was like surprises. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
If it's like not the surprise of like, I was gonna take her up to a hill, and like pretend to push her and go, ah! And then have her go, what the fuck? And then go, just kidding. That surprise I feel like is wild. But the one with family and tug at the
That's so
heartstrings.
sweet.
Yeah, she loved it.
Has she ever wanted you to role play as Dr. Phil with her?
No, but she did. Oh, so funny. Wow, that is so many people ask me that. What I used to get was when I played Wolverine at Universal Studios for about 2 years, I would get propositioned by foreign gals to tell me to call them later and bring the suit. And I was like, I have no way to do that, and this sucks. But I will break character, and we can just say dirty stuff to each other in the park. But no, one night though, I was doing a Phil show, and Bill Burr was the guest. We finished that. Chappelle came in to do a secret show in the belly room, and I was like, oh, I gotta go see this. So my makeup gal was like, all right, well, I gotta go to bed, but you can sleep in it, in the ball cap and everything. And I was like, all right, is that bad? She's like, it's not ideal, but I'm going to bed, and if you want to go do this. So I go up to watch Chappelle. He ends up bringing me on stage. We kind of riff for a little bit as Phil, and just unbelievable night.
Is there a way I can see this? Can people?
No, it wasn't tape, but there's a really great picture of me. If you pull it up, there's on my Instagram, or even just Google Dr. Phil Chappelle. But his photographer got a really great picture of us talking afterwards. And so I go home that night, and I'm sleeping in the bald cap. And my wife wakes up and had forgot because we got pretty sauced that night, and she rolled over and just saw the back of my head. And it's a legit bald cap. So she just saw bald, spotted hair and everything,
awesome.
And she just saw it and definitely had a moment of like, oh God.
Like scared.
Her impression of it is great. She was like, oh fuck, And then, but she's never asked for it, thank God.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I guess it would be funny if I, came and then went, we'll be right back. We'll go get a towel real quick, or a t-shirt, whatever you prefer. But no role playing on that stuff yet.
Oh my God. Who do you like doing, Joe Biden or Dr. Phil more?
Probably Phil, because I've only done Biden twice,
You should practice him.
Yeah.
Because you are really, really
Oh, thanks.
5 seconds I saw here. Because you just the things he says are so jumbled up anyways.
Wild.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Really wild. But Phil is just more, I feel like it's because Biden is known for being a little bit more broken up with his words and spacey and quiet, and just there's certain moments where just we're gonna go get him, and who just shit my pants? So that's a little more, that's tougher to play with.
Yeah.
Whereas Phil is like known for having, a lot of dialogue and being able to banter with somebody,
Yeah.
I can tell you this, Lauren, as being a parent myself, okay? It's tough to raise a kid, okay, that you also want to hit sometimes, okay? I know that when I would smack my kid, not with a belt or a hand, but a Pop-Tart, because it's funny, but it's also effective, It's a delicious smack,
Sweet.
It's sweet, but as you go through being a parent, I want to trust your instincts. Comedy cures, make them laugh, and if you find yourself confused and alone in the shower, shave your head, your back, your pussy, and your crack. We'll be right back.
Will you come back on my show and
Anytime.
do Dr. Phil?
For real?
Yeah, will you?
That'd be kind of wild. Sure.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Oh
I
my
think
God,
it'd
that'd be really
fun.
funny.
I'd
yeah,
love it.
1,000%.
Okay, great.
Done and done.
Where can people find you?
AdamRayComedy.com is where all my tour dates are. When does this go up? A few weeks? A few years?
Is it going to go up next week?
Yeah, next week.
Let's
My
go.
birthday.
Let's go. What are you doing for your birthday?
I'm going to Nashville.
Wow. Good call. Have you ever been before?
I have been.
For what?
I went for a movie
Shows?
premiere.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nashville is you can't party, but you can.
No,
or
I don't
can-
party.
okay,
No, I
okay.
don't party.
You
But
don't?
I still have fun.
There was a really scary pause there when
was
you were
my,
like,
it
I
was-
might drink.
It's surprising how much fun I've been able to have.
Yeah.
Off of just psychotic hormones running through my blood.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's your new drug.
It's so fun.
That is so wild.
Yeah, it's just
What-
built in. I'm just like,
Hey, who needs booze and weed when you just got
yeah.
fucking
It's like little bumps of Coke every now and then.
It
I'm
is,
just
right?
like,
You just get
oh my God.
cool?
Where's the room service?
Okay,
Just
thanks
kidding.
for having me. No,
I'm
you
joking,
can.
I'm joking.
Where's the room service? Wait, cravings. You were telling me earlier. Give me one of your top cravings.
Sparkling water.
But food. If you could have any food right now, or when you get hungry tonight, like what are you thinking of right
Chips and queso.
now? Awesome. Great answer.
Thank you.
Great answer.
With the beef and the guacamole and the sour cream in it.
Oh wow. So the full meal deal.
The compuesto.
Dude, what did you just call me?
Compuesto.
Say it's 2024. You can't say that anymore.
Compuesto.
Compuesto. So that means all the meat and cheeses.
All the things.
Cool.
And the chips and the fajitas.
I'm a big chips and salsa guy.
Like my belly grows and then I actually look pregnant.
Yeah.
Right now I just look.
You're good. You're wearing the belly well.
I never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait till it gets bigger.
Yeah. Well, then it's more real that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fill my clothes out a little bit more.
Cool. Are you excited to wear like the big pregnant dress? Like what are they called? Muumuus, right?
No, I can't say I'm looking forward to that part,
Yeah.
but I am looking forward to fall
You
and
should-
Christmas and coats and layers.
You should wear like really short, like crop top, like leather crop tops.
Oh, for Halloween, I'm going to be a truck driver.
Oh my God, with the big belly hanging
yeah,
out?
and I'm going to wear
Hilarious.
a wife beater and I'm going to have a
Hilarious.
crushed can of Budweiser.
Hilarious.
Mullet,
Yep.
mustache, hat.
Yep.
I'm going to be a shitty truck
my
driver. I'm going to have a beige bra kind of showing through, look extra trashy.
Wow.
Someone from Incubus would love it.
Yeah. Tyler. All right. Tour dates, AdamRayComedy.com. When this comes out, I guess I have Minnesota coming up, September 25th, 26th to 28th. We have a Dr. Phil Live theater tour that we're doing right now. Philly on October 25th, DC on the 26th, New York, Beacon Theater November 15th, Arizona December 6th, San Diego December 7th. But we are announcing a 2025 tour that's got Austin, Dallas, Chicago, San Francisco, Boston, Atlanta, Nashville. All that is going to be at AdamRayComedy.com. And then I have a fully improvised show I'm doing live streaming from Comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin on October 30th. Those tickets are at AdamRay.live. And then my podcast about last night. And then thank you.
Thank you for coming
This
on my
was
show.
so fun, an honor.
I'm
You're
so
amazing.
glad. I've been waiting for you to come on.
Been
Thank
really
you.
great. I love you.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
First date.
already drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
Thor. Hi. And Bert, I think Bert's very sexy. I'm obviously very attracted to Bert. But that like primal, like that is Thor. Yeah, bring the hammer.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Good morning. It's bright and early here on another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. I'm really excited today. I have a very special guest. She's the host of Wife of the Party, which is appropriately titled because she is married to comedian Bert Kreischer. She's also the co-founder of Birdie Boy Productions, Leanne Kreischer. Yay!
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're in town.
Yep.
I get you.
Yep.
I have specific questions for you.
Bring it on, baby. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be on the show. I love your show.
Thank you.
I think it's awesome.
Thank
I think
you.
you're just adorable and sexy and fun and funny and sharp, and I just love it.
Thank
So
you.
Thank you.
Well, I feel like this is going to be such a fun episode. I have appetizer questions for you.
Okay.
I have some new questions, and I also at the very end I have a bit of a tasting menu, which will be kind of like a rapid fire, like 60-second one-word answers as fast as you can, and we're going to try to get through all the questions
Nice.
in a fast way. So that's new, but we'll start off with my appetizer questions. Have you ever had to pay on a first date?
I don't think so. No, I don't
love
remember.
that.
No, I don't remember ever paying on a first date. No.
That means you've at least had like a good, what would Dr. Drew call it? Like a good
Barometer.
barometer,
Yeah.
a good picker.
Yes.
That's great. Let's say you see a hot guy across the bar and y'all make eye contact. Do you need him to come make the first move, or are you willing to make the first move?
I'm assuming you mean before I got married.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah. Well, I asked Bert out, so that should answer that question. Yeah, I have no problem approaching a guy ever. No.
How did you and Bert meet?
We met bowling. So we had mutual friends who had a bowling night, and we were on the singles team together. I knew his roommate really well. So I said to his roommate, hey, give him my number after we were bowling. We had so much fun. I'm not really into dating a comic, but we had so much fun. We'll have like 2 dates, and then we'll be friends forever.
Yeah.
And then he never called me.
What?
Yeah, right? So I called his roommate like 5 or 6 days later and went, what the heck? Why didn't he call me? And
Yeah.
he goes, well, ask him yourself, and handed Bert the phone. And I was like, what the heck? I'm a cute girl. We had so much fun. Why didn't you call me? And he was like, he just kind of stammered and stuttered. And I was like, dude, if you ask me out, I'll say yes. And he goes, because I thought maybe he was scared of women in general, romantically. So he asked me out. I said yes, hung up the phone, and he goes, she just wants me for my body. So he shows up. All right. So he paid for the first date, but this is the only time this happened. He pulled up in front of my apartment building and blew the horn for me to come outside.
Oh my goodness.
And I was dressed in a dress and heels, and I was going on a date.
And this man's outside honking for you
Honk
to
in his
come
truck.
out.
Yep. So I go outside and go, okay, if that's how we're going to start, let's see how this ends. So I got in the car, and he apparently, as soon as I walked out the door of my apartment building, realized I was not a booty call, that I was really a date,
Yeah.
and had a panic attack. Could no longer tolerate his shoes, did not eat a bite at dinner, was like stammery, stuttery, nervous wreck, sweating profusely. And I was like, he is
Wow.
terrified. He is terrified of like a real woman. You know?
Yeah.
I was 32 at that point. So, yeah, the date. And then I couldn't get rid of him. Like I couldn't, he was like, let's go get another drink. Okay, how about we go get another drink? Okay, how about we go get a 6-pack at Ralph's? How about we, and I was like, it's 2 a.m., dude. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
And then he called me 9 o'clock the next day. You want to go out? 9 o'clock the next day. You want to go out? 9 o'clock. He did that forever.
He never left.
Never left. Yeah.
Well, obviously you're dating a party boy, or at least he was like the biggest party boy ever.
Yeah.
So you must have some of that in you. Do you feel like he brought that out in you?
No, I think we were a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Yes, I won the FSU Belch contest. I didn't go to FSU, but my sorority had like a big conference at FSU.
Uh-huh.
And there was a Belch contest, co-ed, and I won. My dad kept the certificate on the wall for years. I was a real big partier in my sorority. So I was very involved in my sorority. I don't think I would have dated Bert in college. I think he would have been too much.
Yeah.
But by the time I met him, that had calmed down a little bit for him.
Right.
And it had calmed down a lot for me. So, but yeah, I have no problem. Last night we were at the bar doing shots and people kept leaving me out. And I'm like, why are you leaving me out? I'm not dead. I'm just 53, right? Oh, sorry. I'm just 53. Like, don't leave me out. I want one too. Come on. So I don't think anybody really knows that about me.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I don't care.
Oh, I love that though. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like your secret weapon.
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hang with the boys.
You're fun as hell.
I am fun as hell.
What do you think what set Bert apart from all the rest of the guys? Like, what made you really want to date him?
That's a really good question because about 2 weeks in, I just went, this might be what I'm looking for. And what I don't know what it was maybe about him, but the way I felt when I was with him is that I could completely be myself. No, I'm from a real small town that's really redneck. And when you date guys in LA, they don't understand that. Like, there's a lot about your family culture that on the surface looks not great.
Right.
But really, when you sit and talk to somebody, you go, oh, well, they're just a regular person, just like anybody else. I didn't have to explain that to Bert. So I didn't have to explain a lot of myself to Bert. He just kind of got me right away. So I think that was probably the first thing that I went, oh, okay, I don't really have to put on airs, so to speak. I just can really completely be myself.
You guys had really good chemistry, it sounds like.
Yeah, we did, right from the beginning. Yeah, and I understood him right from the beginning too. So yeah, I think that was it.
What is your least favorite trait?
Oh my God. We only have half hour, right? That's not long enough. Least favorite. Well, I have like a physical, like an action least favorite trait. He's super slobby. Like, I mean, like gross. I mean, like frat boy, like I stick stuff under the table. You should look in your coffee table in the lobby, just saying. He stuck some stuff under shit.
No.
There's flossers all over the floor. Boy can't put anything in a hamper and has no interest in helping me out with it. It doesn't connect to him that if he leaves it in the floor, we don't have a housekeeper. Like if he leaves it in the floor, somebody's going to pick it up and that's me.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't put two and two together that he's inconveniencing me by just being himself. And I've even said to him before, I've been like, you know how this affects me? And he'll go, hold on. You're trying to change who I am.
I don't think there's any changing him now.
There's not. I'm like, well, the ship sailed a long time ago. And I was like, well, I guess I'm picking up laundry all my life. There's that. And then when he gets really upset, he can't hear, see, think about, feel, hold anybody else's experience but his own. So that's really not my favorite because sometimes I go, I'm having an experience here also.
Right.
And it may not be as intense as yours, but it's still happening.
Yeah.
So I'd like to be heard. I always have to wait. I have to wait until he calms down. And sometimes that's like the next day. And then I can go, okay, here's what was going on for me.
It's so interesting in relationships because it sounds like you know him better than he probably knows himself.
That is correct. You are correct. Yes.
And that's kind of like wild. It obviously means you're a really good listener and you like observe that and you take it in, which you kind of have to like teach yourself to work around because you're like, all right, well, if I want to be heard, I have to sit here and let you finish your thing.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. I don't know how it is in other relationships, but I don't think that's abnormal. I think one person is always a better listener than the other. One person is more reactive. One person's more patient. If everybody were exactly the same reactivity, you wouldn't be able to stay together, I don't think.
Yeah.
There's got to be some give and take. And I'm okay with that. But sometimes in the middle of it, I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
What I say to myself, what are you doing? Like, and sometimes I'll just dig my heels in and fight with him.
Right.
And go, all right, here we go. You're going to hear me tonight.
Boxing gloves on.
Yeah, tonight's the night. We're ripping it apart. Ready? Here we go. Because I have no problem fighting with him. But sometimes you have to decide what's the goal, right? Is the goal to be heard or is the goal to get a resolution?
Right.
Sometimes it's to be heard. So, and those are the times when we fight.
Well, what's your guilty pleasure when you're alone? What do you like to do?
Oh my God. I'm never alone. I feel like, what do I like to do when I'm alone? I like to read. So boring. But I love to read.
Well, that's really a time to be with yourself, though.
Yeah, I love to
And
read.
Whatever you want to do when you're alone. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of it, right? Like you can do whatever the heck you want.
Yeah, totally.
What do you like to read?
I like to read everything. That's not true. I don't like sci-fi. I don't like fantasy, but I like self-help books. I like memoirs. I like novels. I've been reading a lot of classics lately. Like I'm reading Great Expectations right now, which I'd never read. Because I went to a really rural high school and they were like, here's one classic novel. And now here's a manual for a tractor. Have a nice day. So I didn't really read a lot of like things that most people read in high school. I didn't really read. So I've started doing that as an adult.
Well, you're a writer too.
Yeah.
Do you still write a lot?
So funny you asked that. I wrote a lot in the pandemic. I had written for a long time before I met Bert. And then when we got pregnant, I couldn't be a mom and write at the same time. It just made me really frustrated because I couldn't focus on it the way I wanted to. So I just stopped. I was like, I'm not going to take it out on my kids because I can't find a 2-hour block to sit down and write something. That's not fair. So when they're old enough, I'll go back to it. So as I got older, I just had a hard time kind of starting. And then I took a UCLA extension class in the pandemic because it was on Zoom and started writing again. And so I have an outline for a book. So I've started kind of the process of writing a book. But I've just started the outlining process of like, here's what I think the chapter should be and here's what I should talk about in those chapters. And then I can sit down and kind of bang it out.
Well, that sounds fun.
It'll be fun.
That's
I'll
cool.
enjoy that while I'm alone.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
Thor. Hi. Hi, Thor.
Like Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all of him. Yeah. Every bit of him. Yeah. Thor and every bit of him. Yeah.
Do you think that there's a I mean, he's so buff. Is it the accent?
I don't know. I'll tell you this. Before Bert, I dated tall, blonde, very fit, really
Thor types.
extremely handsome guys that were not so entertaining. But damn, they were nice to look at, let me tell you. And Bert, I think Bert's very sexy. I'm obviously very attracted to Bert. But that like bass, like primal, like that is Thor. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring the hammer.
Have you ever had a terrible first kiss and
Yes.
Did you act like you liked it though to avoid hurting their feelings?
I did, yeah.
God, why do we do that?
It's so, I'll tell you why. This is why I do it. Men are so vulnerable and they're so fragile. And we think that they're these big, like massive, strong. They're so emotionally fragile.
They just look like Thor.
100%. I believe if Thor kissed somebody and she thought it was bad, it would tear him apart. Right? I really think that. So it was it's just easier to pretend like it was really great and then just like disconnect than deal with the fall apart in the moment. I'm not dealing with that shit. No.
You don't need a crybaby.
No, pass.
If you were on death row and you had to pick a last meal, what would it be?
Cheeseburger.
Do you know from where? Like Five Guys, In-N-Out? Do we have a favorite cheeseburger?
Probably In-N-Out double animal style. How base is that? But that's probably what it would be, actually.
Sounds like California really has a hold on you.
That burger does.
How about some main course questions? Ooh, this is a really good one that I want to know. What was Bert's bachelor pad like?
Oh, it was, oh God.
Fast forward to the end of 2024 and think of your goals. What can you do right now to give yourself the best chance of succeeding? If you want to learn a new language, you absolutely should get Babbel. Be a better you in 2024 with Babbel, the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. I personally love to travel, and every time I go somewhere, I like to learn a couple key phrases that I feel are really important to help me connect with the culture and the community, and Babbel has been awesome in helping me do that. Babbel has over 16 million subscriptions sold. Plus, all of Babbel's 14 award-winning language courses are backed by their 20-day money-back guarantee. Here's a special limited-time deal for our listeners. Right now, get 50% off a one-time payment for a lifetime Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/firstdate. Get 50% off at babbel.com/firstdate. Spelled BABBEL.com/firstdate. Rules and restrictions may apply. If I asked you how many subscriptions you have, would you be able to list all of them and how much you're paying? If you would have asked me this question before I started using Rocket Money, I would have said yes. But let me tell you, I would have been so wrong. I can't believe how many subscriptions I had and all the money I was wasting. Thankfully, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions. It monitors your spending and helps you lower your bills. I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something that I don't want, I can cancel it with a tap. I never have to get on a phone again with customer service, and that is the best part to me. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has helped its members save an average of $720 a year, with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/date. That's rocketmoney.com/date. rocketmoney.com/date.
It was so bad. It was so bad in that it was filthy. Like it was, they had someone to clean for them. He lived with another guy, Lorenzo, and they were just gross.
Yeah.
There was like hair everywhere, flossers. Lorenzo used to floss his teeth while watching TV and then shove the used dental floss in the cushions of the couch. And when I caught him doing that, I said, "Why do you do that?" And he goes, "Because I need to use it later." And I'm like, what? No one reuses dental floss. It's A, ineffective second time round, and B, disgusting because it's already got stuff all over it. Always dishes in the sink. I don't know how they didn't have like varmints. It was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like, I never took my shoes off there. No, would never take my shoes off there. No. Yeah, it was gross.
How has it been seeing him upgrade like parallel with your relationship?
I'm not sure I understand your question. What do you mean?
Like the more popular that he has gotten, how has that affected your relationship?
That's really funny you say that. So I've talked about this a lot, but this is really kind of an answer to that question. So sorry if someone's already heard this story, but last March I was on a girls trip, and he and I are always great with our relationship. We've never had any problems. There's no, he's very white picket fence, meat and potatoes, and
honk outside.
Totally. Well, that's not me. Yeah, that's something else. That's redneck boy. But he's always been very solid in our relationship. I've never worried about him, cheating or philandering. It's just, he's so scared of women and he's so scared of disease that those two things alone rule it out. So his OCD would never allow him. He would just, as soon as he did that, he would come home and go, "I just cheated on you." He just can't do it.
Yeah.
So I've never worried about that. And we've always had a good relationship. But I was on a trip with a girlfriend, and she said, when we had kids, she and her husband been together like 30 years. I don't know. We never stopped dating each other. And that's different than a date. Dating each other is totally different. And I went, I definitely stopped dating Bert. Like, we go on date nights and we have dinner and whatever. But that pursuit of the other when dating, And that like, I'm going to get really dressed up. I'm going to buy tickets to a concert. I'm going to plan and we're going to do this before and we're doing this after. And it's a whole date we had not done in years. We just kind of phoned it in. We showed up, but we were like, let's put our sweats on and go get tacos. And dating Bert has been the most fabulous thing ever.
That's awesome.
It's been can I curse?
Yeah.
It's been fucking insane. It has like, nothing was wrong before this minor shift happened. But ever since that shift, it is the best thing ever. You know, we're about to be empty nesters and we're like, can't keep our hands off each other all of a sudden again. We're like having sex in the car, which we haven't done since before we had kids. We're like, all these, I'm calling him and just saying like, hey, how about you get a hotel room? And we just do, I mean, we're at home.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's just so much fun. So I don't know if that has anything to do with his popularity, but I think what was happening is I was feeling like he was so busy, I couldn't get him. And I couldn't get him just simply because of his schedule. So I think the dating part made me shift my mindset. So because when he was so busy, when he was home, we were like, well, the priority is our kids. You need to hang out with our kids before you hang out with me and you. Mm-hmm. And that shift, when he was so busy, I was like, oh, no. Actually, we need me and you. And the kids will be fine. Like, they don't give a shit that we went to a hotel room. They're in their rooms, like, on their phones with their friends.
Yeah.
So that happened when his popularity was really at its height last year. We were really super intense. So I don't know if that really answered your question, but that's what came to mind when you said it.
Well, I think that's like the best outcome ever. Like things spiced up and lit up and got even better than things were. I mean, that's like the ultimate outcome.
I think so. I think it's easy. I mean, we've been together 22 years. So at a certain point, you do kind of get in like rote behavior where you just kind of, yep, let's go get the same taco restaurant, get the same, every time you come home, they want the same tacos.
Yeah, you can definitely get stuck in a little bit of like a cycle or routine.
Yeah.
And it's good to break those things.
Totally. And to break it in a way where we didn't break it, we freaking like destroyed it.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Well, I've learned a lot about what you love about him. What do you think? I mean, I can tell that you're awesome, but what do you think it is that Bert found and fell in love with about you? What do you think drew him in?
My boobs. I think that was the beginning. He really always liked my boobs.
You know, it's always a great start.
You know, so it's a good place to start. And men are so visual. So, and I've always had really good boobs. No, I think that's part of it. I
love you.
It's true. I mean, you know, sex is real. People act like it's not real, but sex is fucking fantastic when you find the person you love, even before that. So, yeah, I think for him, it started with like, she's got nice fucking boobs and she's pretty. And then I think it grew into, I've never cheated on anybody who's been cheated on by everybody. I've never, what you see is what you get. I do not have agendas. I don't know how to function like that. Like, I am so very direct that I've been told my directness is like unsafe for people. But I'm sorry, that's just how I am. I try to be sensitive, but I don't mince words. And I was really honest with him about his comedy. So the first time he took me to see a show, I was like, it was great. Everybody was laughing, but you're so much smarter than that. I don't know why you're talking about going to Disneyland on acid. You're way smarter than that. So maybe start thinking about other things. I mean, keep that. Don't get rid of it. But what can you add to it that's a bit smarter? And I don't think anybody had ever talked to him like that before. And that's because I was a writer. That's what I saw. I was like, he's really selling himself short by talking about these frat boy stories. There's so much more than, he's fucking 30. The frat was a long time ago. So what are you doing? And I think we've always had that relationship where I've always watched it. I went yesterday and I was like, oh my God, this chunk of your stand-up was amazing. And I got the club to send me the audio. I was like, you need to start fleshing that out. So I think that kind of kindred spirit in really liking writing was a big part of it too. So I don't write stand-up. I've never written a joke of his or anything like that. But I do have an eye for what to pursue. Like, you should
Yeah.
go that way.
Well, it sounds like you give really good, honest feedback.
I do.
And you're also like a powerhouse of support.
I am a powerhouse of support. I
Which
am
is-
pretty rock solid.
I think that in a relationship, that's so important to have in a partner because you don't, the whole point of having a relationship with someone is that you want someone to go through life with. Like, you want a partner.
That's right.
So having that support is awesome. And I feel like that's probably like a very attractive trait.
I think it was. I think once he figured out that I think the trust thing was a really big thing too. So that he felt like he could completely trust me. Because I think every girlfriend he ever had really let him down.
Yeah.
And that's why he never asked me out, because he was super scared of women. I didn't know that, but obviously he told me that later.
Yeah.
So that trust is the beginning of trusting me with saying, hey, what about this with stand up? And trusting me about, hey, what about this with parenting?
Right.
Hey, and as soon as I showed up, he handed me all money issues entirely. He doesn't want to know anything about money. And I had been running my own money, which I didn't have much, but I mean, that boy couldn't even write a check. He couldn't do anything. So,
Let alone clean his dishes.
no. No.
Do you think when you go on a date, like, physical appearance is so important, but is it cheating if you wear Spanx?
No. No, it's not cheating. Absolutely not. No. Why would that be cheating?
I don't know, because it's kind of like makeup. When you take your makeup off, you can look like a totally different person. Well, what happens if a guy thinks like, oh, she's like a 27-inch waist, and then you take your Spanx off? You're like, we're lying about your waistline.
Well, then you may need to reevaluate that fella. I'll tell you that, because Spanx are necessary in life to make you feel good about you, right? Mm-hmm. Or at least for me, I put a Spanx on and I go, that's what I'm talking about right there. And then if I take them off, I go, yeah, I'm not going out in public like that. No way. So, I don't have a problem with Spanx.
I think they're also comfortable.
Very comfortable.
It's like a hug.
It's amazing.
All the time.
Yeah, I actually really like them. Yeah, I'm with you.
I do too. Before you met Bert, go back to like a hypothetical dating situation.
Okay.
Let's say when you were dating other men and you thought you really liked them, what was like the number one thing that they would do that would ruin it?
Ooh, that would ruin it. Not call for days.
Yeah.
Guys play the game.
Game.
I can't play a game. I mean, a day or so, okay, but like a week later and they're not, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can't do that. No.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that. How do you feel in general about talking to your exes?
Fine. I don't have any bad exes. I didn't have any like, this guy was a terrible guy. I dated really good guys. I got really bored really fast. So my dad told me when I was very young, probably 20, he was like, you're not going to marry a regular person and you're not going to get married till you're 30 because you just get so bored so fast. He's not going to be normal. He's going to be like a professional athlete or something, like some high achieving, high thinking, high like brain person. And he was right. I just got so bored. There was no bad guy in my past. Well, there was one bad guy, but he was in high school. And after that bad guy, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm good at learning lessons, I think.
That's great.
Yeah, I think I figured out how to learn from mistakes really quick. I don't know how I learned it, but I did. I'm lucky.
Yeah, you are. Well, your dad was right. You married a rock star.
I did, sort of.
I'm going to do something new. I'm going to ask you some questions from a new part of our menu called the tasting menu.
Oh, boy.
So this is a rapid fire
Oh, God.
question. You can give one-word answers, and we're going to try to do it as fast as we can.
Okay.
So you have to think off the top of your head. First
Okay.
thing comes to mind.
Okay, caveat. I am in menopause, and that does slow your brain down. So just saying. I may go
No one's going to judge you.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Mhm.
Favorite cocktail?
Cosmo.
Shower or bath?
Shower.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Favorite flowers?
Favorite flowers. Roses.
What color?
Peach.
Thong or granny panties?
Granny.
Morning bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Favorite position?
Lately?
Lately.
From behind?
Lights on or off?
In between?
Dimmable. I like that.
Dimmable, yep.
Botox or wrinkles?
Wrinkles.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Cats or dogs?
Meow.
Bert or Tom?
Bert.
Hair up or down?
Depends. Usually down. Sometimes up. Depends.
Wine or champagne?
Champagne.
Cotton or silk?
Cotton.
Favorite car?
Porsche.
Favorite cologne?
Don't know.
Introvert or extrovert?
Both.
Sweet or savory?
Both.
Karaoke or dancing?
Carrie. Oh, no, that's hard. Both. I'm both.
Goldfish or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its.
If you had a one-night stand, his place or yours?
Well, his, because Bert would figure it out if mine. It has to be his. Duh.
That was awesome. So my last question for you is the dessert question. I think it's the best question that everybody wants to know.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's a fun story. How did Bert propose to you?
That's so funny. It's very sweet and very simple. So we found out we were pregnant. I was on the pill. We'd been dating a little over a year. We knew we were kind of going that direction, but obviously it was a little faster than we thought. I didn't know it, but he had bought my ring 2 months before we found out I was pregnant. And he, for some reason, thought I knew that. I didn't. I had no idea. We used to wake up every morning, and before we got out of bed, we would face-to-face connect and talk to each other, and it was very sweet. It was very lovely. And one day, he pulled a ring box out from the pillow, and I opened it, and it had a Tootsie Roll in it, and it said, sucker. And I was like, what are you doing? Why did you do that? And he was like, because I know you know that I have a ring. And I know that you know that I'm going to do this. And I know that you know. And I was like, I actually did not know that. And he goes, you didn't? And I went, no, I did not know that. And he was like, you didn't? I said, no, I had no idea you had a ring. But now I do. He didn't have the ring with him at the moment. He was really just trying to tease me. So I think it was the next morning he did the same thing with the actual ring. Yeah. Good old Bert. That's how he proposed. So he totally blew the surprise by thinking I already, he's a goof.
Well, it's good to know that he's always been the same and never ever changed.
No, I have always said he is a 9-year-old teenager. So if you can just wrap your head around, he's 9 years old in his brain, he has the hormones of a teenager, you're going to be okay. That's what I have to say to myself. I had one of my best friends on our wedding day, just met him at our wedding, came to me and said, he's a kid. He's going to always be a kid. So if you don't expect anything more of him than being a kid, you're going to be really happy and you're going to have so much fun. The minute you start thinking he needs to grow up, you're going to start having problems. So just keep it in mind. Your marriage will be great as long as you let him stay a kid. And it's probably the best piece of advice I've gotten because as you have kids and as you have financial problems and as parents get sick, I think back to that and go, I can't expect more of him than he actually is. And to be realistic about your expectations. He always rises above what I expect anyway, especially in hard times. So the adult Bert does show up. It is there.
Yeah.
But I kind of make plans based on the 9-year-old teenager.
Yeah.
And then the adult Bert will show up and I'll go, okay, that's good.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for all of the stories and telling me all about your life. I feel like I could sit here with you forever and talk.
I feel the same. Thank you for having me. I could talk to you forever.
Yeah.
The first episode of this I watched, I was like, she is just the best thing ever.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for your success.
Thank you so much.
You deserve it. Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Of course.
So we know that you have the podcast, Wife of the Party.
Mm-hmm.
Where else can people find you, watch you, learn more about you?
My website's wifeotp.com. I guess that's kind of it. That's all I have going on right now is my podcast. So Wife of the Party. I love it. It's, I love it. It's kind of all over the place, but, so's life.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Cool. Well, it was so great meeting you. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking eating a glass of milk with dinner.
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me.
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates.
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
What's up, you guys? Hold on a second. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of First Date. You know my guest today from his role on that Netflix series, Tires. He also co-hosts 2 different podcasts, Look at Dish and Stuff Island. Tommy Pope.
Hey. I was going to comment how sexual that intro is. It's pretty sick.
This
Yeah.
is First Date. This is a sexy podcast
Yeah.
where I find out all the things about you and dating. Are you married?
No, I'm engaged.
Are you?
Recently.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Usually I save this question for last, but let's just start off with it. How did you propose?
Terribly.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah,
Yay.
it was,
Tell me.
It was very organic, very, I guess, in my voice, where she's very eclectic. And I found this ring that is her personality. And I went to this.
What does that even
Shut up.
mean?
I haven't,
Okay.
I haven't worked
All
on
right.
this story.
Okay.
You don't work on this for stage.
Okay.
So I'm going to bomb. Yes, I'm
Okay.
going to fucking bomb
Okay,
this.
so you went to an
Anyway,
antique store.
I found a vintage store called Alador. Shout out Alador. Give them a little prop. It's a wonderful store run by all women.
How did I guess that?
And I found this 1800s.
Is this for real?
Yes, it's for real.
Okay.
Yeah. It's what Napoleon gave Josephine. It's called moi au pois. And it has 2 little circles above one another. And
You're so full of shit.
it means you and me. No, I will show you pictures on my phone. Yeah.
Are they boomerangs?
And her You can't bring up old shit, dude. That has nothing to do with this podcast. She's busting my balls about Ari's podcast. He asked me for photos from Cuba, and they were all boomerangs because it was like 8 years ago, and I'm like 60. Anyway, so the top is her birthstone.
You're 60?
And the bottom, no, I'm 45.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to the ring. Okay, so how did you propose? Let's just rewind and
I
tell
was
me.
telling you before you interrupted.
I wasn't listening.
All right. You had what, 6 drinks last night, and all of a sudden you're fucking.
Okay, you're gonna bring up my past now that I brought up your past?
Yeah, that's sad that you can't remember shit. So there's 2 beautiful little circles of diamonds, and one has an emerald, and it's from 1820.
Okay.
It's authentic. It's very unique. It's her personality, and I picked it up from the store. I went to a beer garden. I had a beer, and I was like, I was going to save this for her birthday, and I knew I was going to propose to her anyway. And I just talked to myself and go, fuck it. What are you going to wait for? It's another month and a half. Just do it. And I took a shower after the gym. And I was working through, like, what am I going to say? You know, kids are bombarded with like, these proposals where there's like a videographer and you take them to a fucking beach and all that shit. That's just not us.
Yeah.
So I got out of the shower, still in towel, and I had her sit down. Dude, it's so pathetic. I had her sit down, but it's beautiful and charming
It
and
sounds
its
like
simplicity.
you were so excited that you couldn't wait.
Yeah, and it was in my gym bag. So I told her to sit down, and I ran to the front door where we hold our dog's leash and stuff, where I put my gym bag, pulled out a gym bag, and I got on one knee and I in a towel, and I just told her how I feel and that I love her and I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
And what did she do?
She threw up and cried. No, I'm kidding. No. She ran out. She walked my dog. No, it was a beautiful, simplistic moment of like what I would consider, you know, a proposal.
How did you meet her?
That's a wild story. I don't know how long is this?
We have an hour.
All right, I met her at Skankfest.
Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't a fan of comedy. She was with her friend at the time who was a fan of comedy. And me and my comedy partner, my husband, Chris O'Connor, were eating wings off the strip on a day off. Mm-hmm. And I saw her walk past the restaurant. And I just Googled her, not Google. I just fucking Googled her,
Oh, okay.
and I'm smacking
You
Chris. Go, "Look-"
googly-eyed her.
Googly-eyed her. Whatever.
Okay.
And I'm smacking Chris. So I go, look at this girl. And he didn't get up from his wing. And I just watched her pass. And I was like, I'll think about that girl for the next week or so. And the next night, we're out front of one of the theaters talking to a bunch of grizzly old men, fans, you know. And I saw them walk up. I'm like, holy shit, there she is in my peripheral.
Wow, what are the odds of that?
I know. Hold on. It gets bad. Or great. And I don't want to say hello to her. I don't want to introduce myself because I'm already talking to people. So that she just like walked off with her friend. And then I was like, I'll never see her again. That was your chance. And then the next night, we're in the green room and I'm talking to Annie Letterman and I see her walk in with her friend again. I'm like, holy fuck, there she is. And Annie was like, go say hi. I'm like, I'm not a fucking creep. I'm just going to walk up to a hot girl and say hello. Well, you know?
Yeah.
What kind of sex offender does that? You can't. You can't just walk up to a hot girl. Hi, my name's Tommy. How are you doing? That's creepy as hell. So I was a pussy. I let it go, and I'm like, that was your chance. That was your fucking chance. And then Sunday, we're leaving. We're at the airport, and I'm talking to like Josh Wolf and a couple other comics, and it's in between 4 different terminals, and I catch her in my peripheral again. And
At
she's
the airport?
At the airport, in between 4 terminals, and she's got her bag next to her. She's listening to music, and I just caught eyes with her, and she did one of these, which is the hottest chick wave you can do.
Yeah.
When you flip the middle fingers, see you, dude. Yeah. And I did like a Forrest Gump, like still nervous kind of way. And then she picks her bag up and starts walking towards me and my friends. And I was like, oh my gosh, she goes. And I finally started talking to her. I learned that she lives in LA. So then my heart started getting cold. I was like, this is perfect. It's what I need to know. I'll never know this girl. I'll never be a part of her life. And this is what I need closure. To this book of love, dude. This is the last chapter of the book of love. I was like, good, get out of my life, you dumb bitch. In my head and heart, you know what I mean? That's what I wanted. I didn't want to think about her anymore. My gates called, or whatever. I was Comfort Plus at that time. It was a big deal, dude. So I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Nice to meet you. And then I sit down. I'm on the aisle seat, put my headphones in.
Did you get her number?
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm a pussy, right? For her. I'm fucking killing it for everybody else. They give me my number. Shut up. Anyway, look, I'm even nervous telling the fucking story. So I'm looking at my phone and I feel a scratch. Outside of this, which is the hottest wave, this, when a girl does this on your shoulder, you're like, what the fuck was that, dude? Might as well soft jerk me off for a while. So I was like, holy shit, there she goes again. And I'm like, this is your time. You've seen this girl like 4 times. And you've been a bitch every single time. Take this moment. Think about it. This is your chance. There's something about the universe that I believed in this moment. And I said, okay, I'm going to be a dickhead. And I'm going to, while everyone's packing their bags, I'm going to pretend I have to, I don't know, throw up out my ass. You know, I'm like, I'm that one guy that has to use the bathroom when they're all like putting their luggage in. So I'm, shimmying through all these people. Excuse me. I get to the bathroom and I literally gave myself a pep talk in the fucking Delta mirror. Which is the saddest fucking thing in the world. It's like, you have to say something.
Splash your face with water.
Yeah, just shit water. Just give myself pink eye in both eyes. I got a pink nose, pink mouth. Just wash him with diarrhea juice. Do this, you pussy. There's fucking face aids everywhere.
Ew.
Yeah, I know, but that's the fucking point. Wake myself up. Get out of your fucking rhythm.
Yeah, let's go.
And I said, if she's on the aisle, I'm going to say something. Come out of the bathroom, I see her head. Well, that's weird. Well, I should say she was bald and blonde. So you can't mistake this woman, right? My floating little angel.
Uh-huh.
She's a man. Anyway, so she was on the aisle seat, and this is my chance. So I just sat behind, like as I was walking past, I stood behind her, and I was like, "Hey, so like, what are you doing in like New York? Like you said and I just start stumbling, like just horrendous, like 5th grade asking a girl out. So I got to show, like, if you want to. And she's like, give me your phone, and then she put her number in. By the time I sat down, got a text. And then I still didn't have the balls to text her on Monday. I waited till Thursday. She texted me.
First?
Yeah.
God, I
know, dude. Look, I don't want this on fucking camera. I ain't that bitch. I'm not that bitch. I'm not
But
that
you
bitch.
are that bitch.
No, but that's the beautiful aspect.
are that
I was for the
bitch.
one that mattered, because I was a scumbag pig for all the others.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I knew. I treated this woman like a you know.
Like she didn't
Like a
exist.
non-pig.
You treated
I
her
couldn't
like
even
she
say
didn't
princess.
exist.
Yeah. It was a beautiful moment. And then we hung out on Thursday, and then I took her bags from her hotel. She stayed with me for the weekend. Then we went back and forth from LA to New York City for a while, and then she moved in with me, Shane, and Chris for like 3 months.
Nice.
And then Shane moved out. Chris moved upstairs. We lived together, and then I moved to Austin.
How long have you guys been together?
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you laughing? The fuck is funny? All the things I said, she laughs at that. Sorry, what's your time frame?
How old is she?
She's 13. That's why I didn't have the confidence.
That's why we're waiting.
I didn't have any funnel cake. How are you supposed to talk? I didn't have any snap bracelets. I'm going to talk to a 13-year-old kid. I can't.
Oh my god.
I got to wait for her to scratch my shoulder before I say hello.
Golly. She just had like a collection of TY Beanie Babies in her place.
She's 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're 60.
I'm 45, bitch.
Okay. Well, you're the one that said you were 60.
I know. It's just fucking exaggeration.
I'm too gullible for exaggeration.
No, you're too hungover because you didn't treat your body right last night.
I had 2 glasses of wine and 6 Advil.
Yeah, gross. I can't imagine. You want some tequila?
No. I need a break.
Hey, you don't. This is perfect.
So when are you getting married?
I just did it
When did you propose?
a couple months ago. Okay. Yeah. What do you want, a fucking floor plan?
Usually you have a date that you set.
No, that's ridiculous. This is the exaggeration that friends, family members, like, that's none of your fucking business.
Okay, well, Katy Perry and
Just
Orlando
celebrate-
Bloom just broke up over a 9-year engagement. Don't be like them.
Is this a fucking bit?
No, that's a fact.
Hey,
A
why don't you just
9-year
engage in the beauty of my situation and not bring up Orlando Bloom for the
And
first
Katy
time?
Perry, because we're comparing you
Two Hollywood retards have nothing to do with my
for 9 years.
my happiness. I don't care. Yeah, they're cokehead philanderers.
Okay.
They're fucking everybody on every movie set. I'm locked in.
Locked in
Locked in.
with no date in sight.
It's 2 months.
Okay.
That's like getting a job going, when are you going to get a house? You know?
Where do you guys live now? You have your own place.
We're
no
separated.
roommates.
We had a. It's the hardest part is getting her back. Skankfest 2025.
Wait, so
I'll get my baby back.
why? So she wanted to move to Austin too?
No, she didn't. Who wants to move to Austin?
Me?
No, me too. But she wasn't. She moved. She moved from L.A. to New York City for me.
This girl was head over heels in love with you.
Look at my hair.
Facts. So
You didn't laugh at that, huh?
that was. I mean,
That
you've
was a
had
bomb.
some
That was
good
a bomb.
ones.
Cut that.
No, don't cut that.
That was a bomb.
In fact, that's now our promo.
No, don't do that. We've had so much good stuff so far. No, and then she moved. I know. I can't imagine how hard that is because she's moving for me and my career, but she's also very career oriented, and she's, you know, she was a very successful stylist in LA for individual stars and events.
So she dresses well.
Yeah.
Was that a burp?
No, that's how. Like every time I talk highly of her, I have to burp.
Okay. God, you're
It's
like a
wonderful.
baby, you
Yeah,
know? I'm
yeah.
like, are you okay?
Yeah, that's how you know I mean it.
All right. So here are some appetizer questions. Enough of like the happy shit.
Yeah.
We have to talk more about your unhappy shit now.
What's the rest of my life?
So, how many like long-term relationships have you been in?
4. Yeah, I was a serial monogamist.
Me too.
Yeah, I was in a 6-year, a 5-year, a 4-year,
And then a
3-year.
3-year. 6,
No,
5,
that's
4,
it,
3.
and then another 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is the number one reason why those other relationships didn't work out for you?
I was selfish.
You know, when I was younger, I dreamed big, like many of us do. But as I got older, those dreams shifted from wild ideas to something more real, turning my skills and passions into a business. Starting this podcast and launching our merch felt exciting, but also very overwhelming. I worried, what if I can't build a website? What if I don't know how to find customers? That's why I love Shopify. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide, including big names like Mattel and Gymshark, but also brands just getting started like ours. We actually use Shopify to run our own merch store, and it makes everything so much easier. They have beautiful, ready-to-go website templates so you don't have to be a design expert. Need help with product photos, descriptions, or discounts? Shopify's AI tools cover that. Want to grow your audience? Shopify makes email and social media campaigns simple. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/date. Go to shopify.com/date. Shopify.com/date. Between vacations, errands, and everyday summer chaos, sticking to your health goals can be tough. Luckily, Thrive Market does the hard work for you. They're the online healthy grocery store that cuts out the junk ingredients and delivers high-quality groceries right to your door. From low-sugar beach snacks to organic grill night staples, no matter your health goal, they make shopping healthy a breeze. Thrive Market makes summer grocery shopping easy and affordable. From clean barbecue staples and road trip snacks to pantry essentials and even wine, all delivered without the store markup. Even during summer splurges, it helps me stay balanced with high-quality, clean label options. With filters for every dietary need, finding gluten-free, low-sugar, or seed oil-free treats is simple and stress-free. They also offer high-quality supplements and antioxidant-rich snacks, all delivered without the markup. I love Thrive because they make grocery shopping simple. Stock up smart this summer with Thrive Market. Go to thrivemarket.com/firstdate to get 30% off your first order, plus a free $60 gift just for signing up. That's thrivemarket.com/firstdate. thrivemarket.com/firstdate.
I didn't take it serious. I thought life would just take its course, and I was just focused on my career.
Did you break up with them, or did they break up with you?
Obviously. No. No, it was, I was, this is a terrible question.
It's a great question.
Because it doesn't.
You're stumbling like you did when you asked your wife out.
I broke up with them, yeah.
Okay. Was that so hard to answer?
Yeah, because it's hard to do. And this is why 3 years leaks into 6 years. Or 1 year leaks into 3 years, because you love them, but you don't want to hurt them.
Right.
So then you just start wasting time. You're wasting their time first.
Which also hurts them.
Yeah.
How do you break up with someone?
You punch them in the face and run the other way.
Do you ghost them? Are you honest?
No. That's the whole. If I could ghost them, my relationships would have never been long term. Like you reach a point, in my experience at least, usually year 2, year 3, and you go, this is not what I want, but I love them and it's comfort. And that's the selfishness, is where you go, this is just someone I feel comfort with. They're my best friend still, but I'm not head over heels and they're not my everything.
Do you wait until you have someone else that you're interested in to break
I've done
up?
that once. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like an internal mechanism going, and everybody can be the other person.
Yeah.
You know, when you fall out of love with somebody, you go to a beer garden and you're looking at some fucking monster with a horn coming out of her forehead, and you're like, that chick is hot. That's how you know. She's got 3 tits, one's in the back. Just when you're all horned up for anything, it's like it's a bad sign.
Yeah. So you've jumped from one to the next.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I only took 1 year off from my last ex to my new fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that in your fucking reel.
Okay. I will. Mark it. Do you have any vices?
Yeah, of course. Who says no to that?
Sober people.
Yeah. Are you sober?
No.
Yeah. I drink too much. I think too much. And I don't... I procrastinate.
Ooh. There's nothing like waiting until
Yeah,
the very last
second.
minute. Yeah.
I know. You showed up. I beat you here.
By 10
And
seconds.
I was late.
By 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, that's procrastination.
Hey, I was actually hurrying.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you soften as you get older. Before that, it was like aggression. I'm a very like old school angry dude.
Really?
Yeah, I keep a very small circle of friends and family, and I have no time for bullshit.
Do you want kids?
Yeah,
How many?
a gaggle.
No, you don't.
I want a Mormon gaggle.
No, you don't.
Yeah, and I'm hoping. Yeah, I want. I'm only 45. I'm getting my sperm tested soon.
Well, there's,
Dump in a little cup.
I was
See how
gonna
their back's swimming.
You could also just dump it in her.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
You don't
but
have to
that's a
put it in cup.
conversation.
Why do you have to? Well, yeah. I mean, doesn't always have to.
Yeah, well, that's how terrible kids are made. Every friend you have that's a piece of shit, that's probably how they were made.
Yeah. Well, does she want kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, what's that conversation look
Well, the
like?
conversation is it's career oriented, it's health oriented.
Yeah.
You know, I'm weaning off booze. I want to go clean for 3 months, and then start spalooging. Cut that too, please. Yeah, I mean, but like I want to do it right. I want to do it when she's ready. I want to do it when I'm ready.
Does she travel with you when you tour?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the most fun place that you've taken her? It doesn't even have to be with comedy, just in traveling in general.
We just went to Miami with her family. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
there's
like
no work.
Miami. That's
I
like
hate Miami.
because of the weather.
No, the people.
Oh.
Yeah, people are dog shit. Dude, Miami sucks. Yeah, there's no authenticity. There's nobody that's real there.
It's all Cuban people now, right?
No, I'm not being racist, but I'm just saying, like, even
I'm
if
not
it's,
either. I'm being
yes,
serious.
that's exactly what you did.
Aren't there like mostly Cuban people in
It's
Miami?
a hard. Of course, there's a bunch of fucking Cubans.
Don't get me fucking canceled.
It's a hard football throw to Cuba from fucking Miami.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's not. It's just nobody. It's a bunch of old rich Jews from the East Coast.
Yeah.
No one's from there, and if they are, they're opening cans with their teeth and beating the fuck out of their mom. They're swamp dragons. Like it's got no identity, but it's fun to vacation and get the fuck out. 3 to 5 days there. It's a fun time.
Okay.
It's a jet ski of the
so
United States.
that's your favorite place that you've taken her?
No, it's just the most recent. It was last week.
Oh, okay. That wasn't the question.
New Orleans.
Fun.
Yeah. There's
New
a place
Orleans
called
is
Hotel
fun.
St. Vincent that's her
Oh, I
favorite.
love that
Yeah,
hotel.
I think that's where we're going to get married.
That's a cool hotel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very boutique-y, kind
Yeah.
of gothic-y.
Yeah.
Is that Hotel Vincent, is that the one that was the orphanage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I've stayed there.
Yeah. It's
That's
beautiful,
a
right?
wild story with that
I know.
hotel.
Yeah. The woman just who ran the orphanage bought it out, housed the children, and then apparently sold it to. There's another layer there that my girl knows that I do not.
There's a guy that owns it now, and I don't remember.
He just fucked all the kids.
The guy
Let me
that
buy
owns it's
this
really
off
nice. But the
This Kid Paradise seems great. They get tired in the humidity. They're slower. I
but
can
isn't
catch
it
them.
kind of creepy? It's kind of a creepy hotel when you walk down the hallways and stuff.
Do you? I mean, if you didn't know the history, I think it's quaint. It's perfectly. It feels like a vacation within a vacation. It feels like you're in Europe
yeah.
because it's so landlocked. It's outside the muck, and has a beautiful pool.
Yeah.
It's got a nice. I feel like it's a nice weekend trip for friends and family to do a little party, and they can either do the pool or walk around. It's not too hard on the knees for mom and pop.
Right. No, I like it. I'm a fan. Okay. I'm going to open up my menu here and ask you some questions out of this bad boy. We're going to get into some main course questions now. What is the biggest deal breaker for you?
For a woman,
Yeah.
bad breath.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, I've dated a lot of beautiful women that I smell their breath and I can't even continue conversation. I mean, obviously, but like sexual If I catch a whiff of your gut, my bird goes flaccid, dude. Yeah.
Bad breath is actually a solid answer.
Yeah, it's the only answer. Because if you have small...
What about BO?
No, because if you love her, BO can become sexy. It becomes like a perfume.
Pheromones?
The pheromones, yeah. So there's like a scent when you're in love with a woman that like, I don't mind it.
I think the
You ever
worst...
rip off stretch pants of a dude after a gym workout?
No.
Take a waff of that fucking, that locker room ball. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly why I've never done it.
All right, well, get into it.
I don't think my husband has worked out a single day in our relationship. He did like 8 bicep curls the other day.
Was he picking you off a toilet?
He has these weights that just sit in the corner and collect dust.
Yeah.
And he picked him up and he did like 8 bicep curls and was really proud of himself.
Is he naturally gifted? Does he have like a genetic?
No, he's medium ugly. He's
Yeah.
like sort of fat, owns a barbecue restaurant, has a belly.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's
Let
great.
the man live. He
He's
owns a
treat.
barbecue restaurant?
He does.
See, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
But
for you.
he did 8 bicep curls and I think that was the most.
Yeah.
And he broke a sweat.
Yeah. Yeah. Just meat sweat
He's
immediately.
like, ah!
Does he smell like brisket when you fuck?
No,
Oh.
but when he goes into his restaurant for more than like 30 seconds, he walks by the pits,
Yeah.
and then when he comes home, it's
Yeah.
like you need to take a
Get
shower.
in the shower.
Bro.
Yeah. Dude, I
Barbecue.
I mean, the green room at the mothership, I got to shower before I get into bed every night.
Yeah,
Yeah, it ruins that shit.
I'm pretty sure he's catering all that.
Clothes I want to wear. Yeah, everybody's smoking weed or a cigar, and I'm like, I can't. Even my hair. Even I don't wear clothes I want to wear in there because I know I got to dry clean them.
Yeah.
Then I have no shirts for the next week.
Back to bad breath. I think that the worst breath is when someone's like fasting and they don't eat.
That's gut.
Yeah.
That's pure gut. See, that's the easiest. If I can smell your gut, I know you haven't eaten in a while.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Or
When I talk
keto.
bad breath, I mean like there's fucking old food in your teeth. You're not taking care of your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like it smells like a decaying squirrel in a wall.
Gross.
Yeah, death.
Yeah. Ugh.
And
Okay.
I don't mean halitosis. Halitosis, kill them. You have to kill that person, man or woman. You have halitosis, blow your fucking brains out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean just like, oral health.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I agree. Do you get jealous easily?
No. I did say that with a question. To a certain point, I get jealous until I know that's my girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like a stage.
Some girls are tramps though, and they will try to make a guy jealous. I think that's fucked up.
That's disgusting. That's just a trash bag.
Like someone who goes and like flirts
Yeah,
with
no,
someone
no.
else.
No, I've been there.
That's
Yeah, I've been there a few times. Yeah. And they were never long-term relationships that I immediately recognize that and go, that's just she's a piece of shit.
yeah.
And that sucks because she needs help.
Do you think that you are funny on dates?
Yeah,
Have you ever dated someone who's tried to be funnier than you?
of course. A try hard?
A tryhard.
Ugh, yeah. There's nothing worse.
What's worse, that or bad breath?
Bad breath. Yeah, bad breath is the top of the pyramid. That's a
Okay.
paramount. That's an apex.
Okay. And then right underneath that in the food chain is a tryhard.
Underbite.
Ooh. Little bulldog.
Pigeon toes.
Hate that.
Dude, I'm dead serious. These things, man or woman, I can't be friends with you.
Yeah.
If you got fucking inward feet, you walk with a wacky inward foot. If you walk like this, I cannot fuck with you. We're talking childhood friends. A childhood friend, if walk like this, I'm like, Donnie, man, we've been through a lot. I always love you, but I can't fuck with you anymore, dude. A severe underbite will get me.
The underbite is the bottom teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like their jaw will.
Are people still like that?
Yeah. We tell you, I
I
spot
don't
one every
think-
fucking day. You got to be on the lookout, dude. It's safari for underbites. You got to get your goggles on. Looking for a fucking 2-horn African rhino.
my gosh.
Bartender.
Let's see here. Oh, are we almost out of your...
One more.
What's in there?
What's that?
What's in there?
Liquid death.
Okay. How do you feel about open relationships?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
That's insane.
I know.
And it's so sad when you feel, I mean, I've seen friends of mine that like they get married and then they do the open relationship.
No.
I'm just like, wait, you just want to think about your girl getting dogged by some fucking stranger and she's gonna mop up her puss before you sleep again.
Dude, I think when you are married...
That's so harsh. That was very harsh.
But why,
that's what I think about.
Why do open relationships if you're married? If you're going to try an open relationship,
Yeah.
don't be married.
Right.
Do that shit when you're dating.
But then why are you together if you're doing an open relationship?
No, I don't think open relationships work. I'm hardcore against them.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how you felt. But being a serial monogamist,
Right.
I would assume that you're not a fan.
And if you're in that like sexual prime of like you're still... All right, so the conundrum here for me is like my negative history is being a monogamist and wanting that comfort and then losing that love but still searching for another woman. It's the same kind of thing without being honest. So if I was honest with them going, I'm not in love with you the way I should be, do you want to stay together for a while and then we can both look for the next partner? Right? So like it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it.
Some people...
Because what's the end result?
Well...
They're sexually fulfilled?
I guess so. Because it
but
should
you still
only
are
be...
with your best friend. So you're not fucking your best friend. You're hanging out with your best friend, but you want to get fucking beaten down by some stranger.
Wow, look at that.
He's the fucking man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. I just said he's the man. That's better than thank you.
I know. I knew that was your weird way of saying
that's
thank you.
The best way to say thank you. You're the fucking man.
Okay. So I feel like one of the aspects when people have open relationships, what they're trying to do is like prove that it's just sexual and that they're not going to like fall in love with someone else, that it's just fun.
Right. Yeah. No, they're pursuing something greater than the sex. I feel like if you're doing that, you're not content in so many other ways. Because even if, look, regardless of who you are, you have to admit, no matter how long you've been with your partner, the sex is going to come and go. That's just natural. There's going to be ups and downs, and you're not going to fuck for a while, and then you get back in love, and like in a way that sparks sexual aggression. But like that's the point. You marry your best friend and figure all that out.
Yeah.
If you bail on your best friend going, I need to fuck something, you're not in line with like their emotions.
Some people will say that like nothing lasts forever. They're like, oh, relationships aren't meant to last forever.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like I know people that are like pretty happily in love that have been married for like 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it takes work. I learned this by Jordan Peterson. I took a picture with him once. Changed my world. Just took one picture. I was like, I saw relationships different in one flash. No, it just takes like so much effort to go. And this is like, I think the greatest learning lesson with my girl is like, number one, realizing how selfish I was. Number two, realizing how much sacrifice it takes to give her what she needs and remove yourself from what you're needed of.
What?
Your needs. Like
Okay.
I have to go, okay, what does she need right now? Why am I acting like this? Why am I being like this? And then you can find a way to get back to her emotionally and physically. Because a lot of it's bullshit. A lot of it's like your job, whatever you're doing, this podcast, I have a lot of things going on, and you lose sense of like why you're together.
Yeah.
In the beginning, obviously, everyone's first 3 months are like so romantic and the sex is great and all this stuff. But until you challenge yourself and like work through her issues and go, oh shit, I could be better in this way. And then all of a sudden you see your relationship blossom in a way that you you couldn't in your past relationships.
What does your fiance do, or what did she do that made you like take it to the next level for you, like emotionally and mentally, where you were like, wow, this is really, she's special.
Yeah, that's a tough question. I think just her overall presence and how she treats people and how she treated me, her intellect, her beauty, just a full package.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has a lot to do with like where I was in life and my experience in my past, but like it just made so much sense. And then that whole story I told was kind of like, it is magical in a sense, where like it just, I don't know. It
5
flipped.
times.
Yeah.
To see someone all the way down.
I said
to
I
an
was
airplane.
a pussy. I said I was a pussy, but worked out.
It did work out. It was handed to you. It was actually just slapped in your face.
No, I still caught it.
Barely.
Fish didn't jump on the boat. I still had to fucking.
You had to be like, if she's in the aisle seat, I'm gonna say
Yes.
hi.
Yeah. What am I gonna lean over 2 fucking bad breath Russians? I just saw 2 ugly Russians in bad breath. The worst case scenario to get to my lady.
Well, I mean, if you're
Can I talk to you for a second?
If you're gonna squiggle through all the people putting their luggage up,
Yeah, I admit that's a bad thing to do.
you're not gonna lean over 2 Russians.
No, that's crazy. Dude, if I was on the aisle seat and there was a hot girl in the middle and some fucking creep who didn't really know her going, hey, how long are you in New York? I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face. I would immediately just punch him right in the fucking gullet till he lost air and shit himself. I get kicked off the plane, saving that lady.
Yeah.
A beautiful little lady
There you go.
from that sex predator.
Who the fuck says hi to someone on an airplane?
100% disgusting.
Wild.
Or in a bar.
Yeah.
God.
Or just in
Ever.
general.
Yeah. How many times you get approached by just strangers?
I get approached.
Yeah. Isn't that disgusting?
No, I'm usually pretty flattered.
Oh, you love it, don't you?
Yeah. I'm very flattered.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it becomes like an attention thing.
Yeah.
I should fucking take my shirt off, show this tank top.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Be a hot guy on stage. Huh?
What's your love?
Imagine
Tommy.
just wearing a tank top on. I'm not done. Wearing a tank top. Wearing a tank top on stage as a fucking man. Showing your muscles, being like, you like this shit? Hot people on stage. I'd rather be fat and ugly.
It's easier to talk about.
It's easier to be funny.
It is.
Yeah.
There's more to talk about.
Yeah.
Self-deprecating, favorite kind of comedy.
Yeah. If you're decent looking, you come out on stage as a man, dudes are like, fuck this.
What about Matt Rife?
What about him?
He's pretty decent looking.
Apparently.
You don't think he's decent looking?
Not my type.
What's your type?
Construction workers. Was it a fucking wonky eye? I like dudes that can't use one nostril because they've been snorting perks for 30 years. I like them wear a hard hat in bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real fucking man.
What's your love language?
This humor.
Okay. Acts of service?
Yeah.
Words of affirmation, physical touch, time spent, gifts?
Yeah, I mean, this is such a tough.
Spanish?
Everyone lies about this, but like a mix of all of it, you know? Mm-hmm. You want
You want it all. You want your cake and...
the tornado of a bit of both, you know?
I've never
Words of
understood that. Saying you want your cake and eat it too. Of course.
Yeah.
Who wants a cake and not wants to eat it?
Me, actually.
You don't like cake?
No.
What do you like?
Ice cream cake.
Oh, here we go again.
She fucking asked.
Here
Why
we
am I the
go
problem?
again. I didn't even know what ice cream cake was.
Yeah, where are you from?
The ghetto. Mesquite, Texas.
Mesquite, Texas?
Yeah.
Wow. They don't have ice cream out there?
They don't have ice cream cake. Don't get me started on the freaking ice cream
You
cake.
ever had a Carvel whale?
Look, I don't even know what that is.
That's fucking crazy.
What is ice cream cake?
Well, darling, let's break down the 2 words that are in it. Mm-hmm. You want to start?
There's ice cream
Bingo!
in the cake.
No!
So it's a block of ice cream shaped like a cake. Don't get me started
It's
on
a
this
layer
again.
of cake
This
and
is so dumb.
a layer of ice cream, and inside that they have little chocolate crisps. Let's go. And the outside has icing. You never had Carvel?
No, I don't know what
Can you
Carvel
guys
is.
fire up Carvel if there's a Carvel? Carvel? Are they around these fucking hick parts?
Guys, didn't he just explain ice cream cake differently than the last guy?
Well, there are ice cream cakes that have no cake. It's just ice cream, and they have layers of these crunchy bits. But you can get ice cream cake where there's actually cake, actually layers of ice cream.
Okay, here's Carvel's.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this. This is the best one. The one with the chocolate, the vanilla, and there's, yep. Zoom in that. So this is just straight ice cream. But you can do both. But this is the ultimate ice cream cake. This will fire me up.
Okay, so that's what you want for your birthday.
Yeah.
God, you are a child.
Yeah.
A little itty bitty guy.
I know. I'm a 5-year-old. I am absolutely 5 years old. Forever.
Do you play video games?
No.
Okay. I was just curious.
Okay.
I was gonna dig a little deeper into like how 5 are
No.
we? What's your favorite kind of food?
Yeah, shut up. The fuck up back there. Ice cream cake. No, I like long beef stews, like a short rib ragu. Does that seem sexual? Does that work for the theme of the show? I like long beef stews.
A stew?
No, like a long cook. I like
A slow
it's
cook?
a ragu. Do you know what a ragu is?
I do. I'm actually making ragu right now while we speak at my house.
Really?
Yes.
With what meat?
I'm using beef and pork, and I'm making a ragu for lasagna that I'm gonna home make.
There you go. So I like stuff like that. Noodles, long cooked,
Slow cooked.
slow cooked.
It's called slow cooked.
I say long cook. What the
but it's slow cooked.
do you have a cooking show?
I should.
I bet she doesn't.
I don't.
Well,
But I know.
keep that.
I know.
Do
it's
not fucking cut that.
slow cooked.
Yes. Okay. Slow cooked. You put it in a fucking.
Crock pot?
You put it in a crock pot?
I don't put it in a crock
Oh,
pot.
thank God.
I don't. I have it in an actual like stew pot.
A stew pot.
A stew pot.
That's what you call.
A pot that stew goes in.
All right. Tell me how you prepared this.
I minced onions and carrots and celery.
Okay.
And then I saute them with olive oil.
Okay.
And then I add in my beef and my pork until it's browned. And then I put in 2 cups of red wine. Mm-hmm. And then I put in,
4 cups of stock.
it was actually like 6,
Okay.
but you know what you're doing.
Yeah. I think you should. Do you want advice?
I'm not even done.
I'm telling you, you're already
There's
wrong.
tomato paste.
There you go.
There's tomato puree. There's 4 bay leaves. Some salt and pepper. What am I missing?
Well, your bouquet could be a little more floral.
Well, which flowers?
Add parsley.
Oh,
Just do a whole bouquet.
that's a good
of-
one.
Yeah.
I have parsley at home. What else?
You had bay leaf in there.
I do.
Do
Should I put
pars-
chili flakes?
I would do for heat purposes.
Just a little bit?
At the end.
Okay.
You can always add that at the end. Don't add too much salt.
Okay.
But also sear your meat in the oil first. Remove the
fat.
meat.
Oh.
No, and then put in your mirepoix.
Mmm.
And then you cook those veggies off. Then re-enter the meat.
Dang.
Otherwise, it'll burn.
Right.
Your garlic will burn. Your carrots and celery and
Onion.
garlic and onion. Get a little too much heat.
Does your fiance cook?
Yes, she does.
Does
Yeah.
she cook well?
Incredibly.
Yeah. See, I feel like that is a shoe-in wifey material.
Yeah, yeah.
If the girl can cook.
Yeah, she's Palestinian and Irish, so she does a lot of Middle Eastern stuff.
What's your favorite dish that she makes?
She does these kafka, like lamb kebabs.
Palestinian and Irish?
Yeah,
What happened?
free Palestine.
But what about Ireland? Who?
Free Ireland.
Who's? Yeah, like they could just stay in captivity.
What do you mean? What happened?
Who's Irish?
What do you mean? What happened?
What? I feel
Who's
like
Irish? Just two people.
it's just like the most white.
What is your fucking question?
With, like-
which one of them?
Which one of her parents is Palestinian?
Her father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got
He's
the
a
white
Syrian refugee from Damascus.
Syrian refugee, and she and the Irish lady, her mom.
Nice
Weird-
dismount.
Weird way to ask that.
Real nice dismount. She jumped off the dining board and was like, ah. Finally get in there. Feet first, didn't you?
So,
Yeah.
pigeon toe and all.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Irish, Swedish, Nordic.
Okay.
Yeah. Just not the other thing.
Does she look more Irish or more Palestinian?
Palestinian. Thank God.
Oh.
Oh.
There was an all back there. Did you hear it?
An audible all.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh.
No, I get it. I mean, my mother's 100% Irish.
What are you? What's your dad?
Irish, Italian. Italian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Irish going on.
Yeah. Mostly Irish.
Okay.
My mother's 100% Irish. She's one of 12. My father's one of 9. Yeah. A lot of retards running through that fucking. You have to keep cutting this stuff.
Are you an only child?
I'm just having fun.
You're doing great.
No, I'm the youngest of 3. I got 2 older brothers.
All boys.
All boys. My poor mother.
That's my dream.
Yeah, me too. No, I want a baby girl.
Do you?
Yeah. I want a boy girl and then call it quits
That's
because I'll be 75.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I just had a 4-month-old. Well, I had a baby and now he's 4-month-old.
Oh,
4
wow.
months old.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Congrats.
It's a boy.
Yeah, that's
I'm
great.
so stoked.
That's awesome.
I want to have another one, but I really want it to be a boy. If it's a girl, then I'm just going to quit.
Really?
Yeah.
Quit what?
Having
This
kids.
podcast?
No. I'd like 2 boys.
Yeah.
And then I think
Why is
that's-
that? What's your background?
Well, I don't want a girl because if she's anything like me, I'd be raising a hoe.
Jesus.
Do you know what I mean?
So you're a hoe?
I was a hoe.
Was?
Was. Married now. He turned a hoe into a housewife.
In what terms of like what hoetry?
I wasn't really a hoe. It's just a joke. But
No, it's not. Let me be the interviewer.
I was an e-thought.
An e-thought.
I was an e-thought, an online hoe. I posted provocative photos.
Of course you did. Yeah. Look at my tats. Look at my tats. I need to start doing that.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're
gotta start showing the
engaged.
back of my shoulders.
No.
Get me some more IG followers, like these other gay comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start selling sex.
You don't. E-thought. So, yeah. No, and I don't know. If I had a girl and like she started getting boobs and stuff, like I'm not good with hair or makeup. She'd want like cute hair and I wouldn't know how to do it.
You know, so you're trying to kill your history of being an e-thought because you think your daughter is going to pick up your terrible
Habits?
history? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. You think dad would stop that? Like where did you turn, like in high school, were you just like getting a lot of attention? You're blonde in bumblefuck fucking Texas?
I wasn't
Were you a
blonde.
cheerleader?
No, I was a gymnast.
There it is. Okay. Same thing.
Not the same thing.
Well, sexually for men. Yeah.
Oh, flexible.
said-
I was more flexible and I was a better tumbler.
Damn.
But
Pause.
I don't know.
Can I pee?
It was
Can I beat off for 30 seconds?
no. I keep.
They're
losing
having a
my
good
train of-
time.
They are having a great
Yeah,
time.
I'm talking to them.
I know. Anything else you want to say to the audience?
Thank you.
Finally, no one even brought you a drink this time.
Yeah, no, he's great.
Great. You're the man.
Yeah, you're the man. Dude,
You're
he's
the
the man.
man.
He is the man.
You're the man.
Adorable young boy. My little gymnast.
All right, my last question.
All right.
Oh man. Wait, no, I want two. No, I want 3 questions.
Jesus.
Do you know the names of everyone you've had sex with?
No.
Okay.
No. I did well. No. I mean, if you said, do you know your ex-girlfriend's names? I'd be like,
But definitely not everyone you've had sex with. Okay.
no.
What is the craziest place you've ever had sex?
My dad's mouth.
How did that even come to your
I
head?
don't know. We're having fun.
Weird.
I don't know if I should say this, but
Definitely say it.
yeah, like
You've already said your dad's mouth.
yeah, like a nudie booth at a closed dirty bookstore.
A nudie booth?
Yeah, so like I don't know how it is in Texas, but like in the East Coast, you go to like a dirty bookstore and they have like booths in the back. You can put coins and dollars in. You watch porn.
Oh.
And you can beat off in them.
Oh.
They have to get all worked up. They're also behind like strip joints. Yeah, I had sex in one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more questions.
What do you want me to say? Oh, roller coaster.
I had sex on a roller coaster.
I bet you did. It's very basic.
It was actually,
You had sex on a roller coaster, or you just got fingered?
I had sex on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disneyland.
Wow. With your husband?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. I was 18 when that one happened.
Yeah. You were a flues bag, huh?
I was a hoe.
I like that.
Who's a hoe?
Yeah. Good for you.
Anyway, thoughts on condoms?
What?
Nothing.
What'd she say?
Thoughts on condoms?
Thoughts on condoms? Who has a thought on condom?
Do you like them?
Who likes them?
I don't know. Some people like them.
No, they don't.
Okay. Okay, my last question. What is the sweetest thing you've ever done for someone besides propose? Like romantic.
I think the sweetest thing you can ever do for someone is make them a meal.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like
It's
an
the most-
elaborate meal?
It doesn't have to be. It could be to your, your level of abilities. Like if I saw a friend of mine post a picture going, and I've seen it many times with their girlfriend, like, Danny made me a meal, and it's like shitty cooked chicken tenders and like broccoli that's fucked up and like hard boiled mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's beautiful.
Cooking-
It looks like shit, but like that's the closest distance you have to someone's heart. It's like, I worked hard for this.
Yeah.
So whatever level of culinary expertise you have, it doesn't matter. If you cook for someone, that's the most intimate thing you can do for someone. In my opinion.
What is your favorite thing to cook? Stews?
Stews?
Long cooked stews? Stews?
What's your favorite thing to cook? Stews? Is it stews? Did you guys not hear that?
Rewind that back. Is that how I said it?
Stews? Would you say your favorite thing to cook was stews? Because if it's stews, then I'm on board with stews. The fuck happened? You ran out of batteries. Somebody plug this bitch in, dude. This is nuts. Stews? Yeah, I love stews.
I've been so nice to you.
No, I mean, I've been nice to you too. Stews.
Stews.
Stews. Stews? I already answered this question
Stews?
fucking 10 minutes ago. But my point is, anything you can and want to cook for your loved one. What? Exhausted by this true answer? If you make the effort, even if it sucks and she spits it out, she should know
I get that cooking is the nicest thing. I want to know
Why are you
why
angry?
you fucking cooked, because I said stews and then you made fun of me. And I wanna
switch
know.
it up.
So what? Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to cook?
I told you already.
Oh my goodness.
Am I wrong?
Stews?
Didn't we already answer this fucking question?
Was it stews?
It wasn't stews. I said, sure. I can't even talk now. I got infected by your stupid talk. It's short rib ragu. Is my favorite thing to cook. Not this. End the show.
Oh my God. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, it's been great. That was wonderful.
Anytime you want to come back, just hit me up. Holler. All right. Is there anything that you would like to shout out?
Yeah. Stuff Island is our podcast. We're on a Patreon too, patreon.com/Stuff Island. Also, Look at Dish is on YouTube now. We take our old Patreon episodes, put them out publicly every Thursday. So subscribe to Look at Dish for old episodes and new ones.
And where can people find you?
My address? Tommy J. Pope, Instagram.
Tommy J. Pope. See, like that J, no one would have assumed there was a J in there. Did
Yeah, I
someone
wouldn't want
already
to put it in
take
there, but there's
Tommy Pope already was taken?
my real name is Tom Papa, P-A-P-A, and there's already a Tom Papa, so I had to change
I
it
like
to
it
Pope.
when you call me Big Papa. Okay. Thank you so much for coming on the show. This has been great.
Yeah, it was great.
I really had a great time.
Barkeep!
You're running out of your drink. Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of First Date. We will see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.